All right. Your girl, BeeSparrow, live and remote. Waiting for my brother KJudah to join in on this live. We're trying to get a live together for next Saturday. So I'm waiting for my brother KJudah to get that link in his email, and we'll see what happens. Let's do that. Okay, what's that sound? Am I making that? Hello? Okay, what's that sound? Am I making that? Hello? Okay, let me mute this. What's that sound? Am I making that? Hello? Oh, don't pause, mute. Okay. Okay. Let me see here. Invite. I'm going to copy this and put it here. Put it here. Say something. Control V. Chat room. I'm waiting for KJudah to just click on the link. Yeah. Oh, let me see if I can play some music. I know my husband trying to sleep. I don't want to disturb him. I don't know where this echo is coming from. Can y'all hear me? I turned the Bluetooth off. I muted. I have YouTube on mute. I posted the link. Somebody click on it and see where it takes you. Let's see, but let's get this thing up and running. Okay, I turned the Bluetooth off. Can you hear me, Kay? Can y'all hear me, though? That's what I need to know, if y'all can hear me. Oh, let me see here. Okay, so then what happens when y'all click on that link right there? Somebody click on that link and let me know what happens. This is awesome, man. I've been looking for people to fellowship with. It just has not been the same. So I need to get my fellowship on. I had to go back to your Neptilian video, K Judah, because I saw someone preaching that the angels had sex, came down here and had sex with the women. So I was all up in your video today, man. Anybody clicked on the link yet? Where does it take y'all? Anybody heard from Out the Mud? I've been thinking about him lately. Just wondering. Anybody there? I would turn on my camera, but my fro is all over the place, y'all. Y'all don't understand. My fro is like, woo, child, like Frederick Douglass. Okay, I don't know what's happening. What's happening? So we got a lot to catch up on, y'all. We got a lot to talk about. There's so much going on. So I do want to get this this live up and going. Because I think K Judah, you probably need to get some sleep. I know you mentioned something about some sleep. So if somebody could just click on that link and let me know where it takes you, then we'll be good to go. We can get ready for Saturday. Oh, so you okay, yeah, you on your phone. Dang blam it. Dang. I know that StreamYard, there aren't any downloads or anything. It's just a website. And I'm doing it on my laptop. So maybe it's not for phones. I don't know. I wish it was, because then I could use my phone. Well, at least you can join in, you know. I'm hoping that you can get on the panel, Kat, y'all. Get on the panel with us if we can get this thing up and going. That'd be great. And it says I can only get, let me see how many people, 6 people on the panel. Up to 6 people on the panel. I see K Judah is trying to do so. Oh, let me add K Judah.
Bees.
Hey, K.
How you doing, Bees?
I'm great. How you doing?
Chilling like a villain.
I miss y'all, man.
How you doing, Bees?
I'm great. How you doing? I'm hanging in there. Oh,
Chilling like a villain.
Let me mute this. I miss y'all, man.
I kind of hear like a little. I kind of hear like a little echo.
I'm hanging in there. Oh, let me mute this. I miss y'all, man.
I kind of hear like a little. I kind of hear like a little echo.
I'm hanging in there. Oh, hey, Judah, do you have 2 windows open?
Okay, hold up.
You might want to mute one of them. I think mute the YouTube.
Okay, I think it's better now.
Okay, shouts out to Sister Eve. Hey, Sister Eve.
Eve ate the fruit of lies. What the business?
My family is back.
What's good with it? My sister Kathy, my sister Bees. Where y'all been at, man?
Man, I've been missing y'all, man. I've been trying to find people to fellowship with, and it just is not the same. It's
Well,
not the same.
they shadow banning my channel right now. I'm talking about bad.
But I just don't get it because I have seen worse stuff. I just don't get it.
Well, the only thing I could think of is because all the lives we was doing was very effective, and maybe it was helping people, and they just don't want that.
Yeah, this is a family reunion, Eve.
Yeah, for real.
I don't get it, K Judah. I just don't get it. I don't understand it.
It's so bad that Eve ate the fruit of lies was trying to write a comment on the video I did about Esau stole our nationality, and they kept deleting her comments. Every time she put Khazar, the name Khazar, they kept deleting it.
How you spell that?
I think it's like KHARZ, something like that. Khazar, KHARZ.
Kathy, y'all. Let me see. Let me add you. Hold on, Kathy, y'all. Hold on. Here you go. I'm about to add you now.
Hello?
Kathy, y'all, Sister Kathy, y'all.
Hi, you guys can hear me?
Hi, yes, we can hear you.
Okay, great. Okay,
this
yeah.
Is awesome.
I can hear you. Let me go get the baby pot. I'll be right back.
Oh boy. Anyway.
This is awesome.
How you doing, Kathy, y'all?
I'm doing good. Thank you. Hi, Bees.
Eve, you might as well hit the link too.
Might as well.
This
is what I wanted to tell you too. Look, I don't have any strikes on my channel. I don't have any guideline, community, nothing. It says 0, and they still won't let me go live.
That's crazy.
Yeah,
I think that's crazy.
Definitely sounds suspect.
I think that's crazy. Something is up. And then you said Eve went to type something and they kept deleting it.
Yeah, yesterday like 3 times.
That is crazy.
Ever since that day when you were playing that clip from that movie, it just been on since then.
Yeah.
Which I don't understand because the clip was taken from YouTube.
And exactly. And as you said, other people have played way worse content. So you know it's a ploy.
Worse.
You know, something going on for sure.
This is crazy, but look, hey, can't stop us. Look at us.
We
found a way.
We could have been went live. Dang, man.
Yep. I just came across this link, this StreamYard link I came across on Facebook. So I said, let me try this and see. It said no download, no app, no nothing. So I said, let me try it. Yeah, so I clicked on the link and I tried it. At first, it didn't work for me. But I said, nah, let me try this again because I'm missing my brothers and sisters. I need some fellowship up in here. I finally tried it and it worked. I was like, this is awesome. I went live and I had my camera on. My fro was everywhere. I didn't care. I was like, this is awesome. But I deleted the video though. But I was like, this is awesome. So then I got up this morning. I was, doing my fellowship. And I was listening to this guy. He was saying how the angels came down from heaven and had sex with man. And I was like, wait a minute, K. Judah did a show on this. Let me go back and listen to this show so I can get my facts right. So just in case I have to talk to this brother, So that's when I hit K. Judah up and I said, look, man, let's do this.
Let's
go,
I miss y'all too, man. I miss y'all too. What I did is ask everybody, can I have a number so I can keep in contact with y'all? Because I don't want to lose this little family we have because God has blessed us with this beautiful family he put together. So,
right.
But the good thing about it, we all still connected like we never left the chat. So,
right. And why did they take away the chat? I don't know what's going on with YouTube.
I really believe it's just so much truth they can't handle it. Like they cannot handle this much truth coming out at one time.
It's overload.
Maybe.
It's an overload.
Maybe. But I also heard that they started to cater to the big networks like MTV and VH1 and all those.
Yep. Most definitely. Yep.
And
And
maybe they figured. I'm sorry. I was gonna say though, maybe they figured it was too many side conversations going on. You know what I'm saying? Like they
True.
can't. I'd imagine I'm not gonna say they can't monitor everybody's conversation, but I would imagine it's probably very hard to do. That is so many people are waking up to the truth, and then you got all these
Right.
people having conversations in these chats. That's a lot to monitor. You know what I'm
Right.
saying? So they
But
probably like, listen.
remember when that thing went down between Tasha K and Lovely T, and it was all over YouTube, and even some of the networks, like some of the shows like MTV picked it up. There was a huge beef when they called Tasha K on that one show, and all of them ganged on her. Why didn't they monitor that? That went on for like 2 or 3 hours, and everybody's show is still up. I don't understand.
Because it generates money. It generates money. This just generates truth.
I guess
they ain't trying to do it. Yeah, it's
and
foolishness.
Another thing I did, Bees, is I went and read the new YouTube policy. Man, y'all need to read this. Don't you know you cannot talk about flat earth? You cannot talk about the Jewish people. You cannot mention the Holocaust.
What?
Nobody can write in your comment section any hate or anything. They would delete your and terminate your channel.
Wow.
You cannot talk about, well, I don't even want to say it because I don't want them to mess up what we doing, but you cannot talk about, the men with the other race. I mean, the
LGBT community.
You cannot say, They new policy is so strict that they would terminate your channel for anything, because it just happened to a sister. She had like 30,000 subscribers and they deleted her channel. She didn't have any strikes, anything. And they just deleted her channel. They deleted Judah the Prophet channel because he was talking about what I just mentioned. And they deleted his channel. He had almost 50,000 subscribers. So YouTube cannot handle this truth. And they gonna get rid of each one of us if they can. So what I would advise Israel to be wise as a serpent.
Right.
Be wise. Don't be scared to speak the truth. But if your channel is helping others, you just have to be smart and watch what you say over these airwaves. That's all have our people do, man, because they will delete you.
Yeah.
Well, they might end up deleting me because I have a lot that I need to talk about, man. There's so much, and man, I'm sure y'all know.
We back, Bees. We back.
So much has been going on, man. It's just crazy. So much has been going on, but I'm gonna save it until next Saturday. I just wanted to, get back with y'all and get this live up and make sure that we can, get back to where we were.
Praise, yeah.
What you want to talk about though? I mean, while we here, let's
look, we got the Pope.
About some things.
We got the Pope in this meeting. Well, the first thing that I want to talk about was this video that I saw about this man that was searching for the lost tribes. Called himself searching for the lost tribes of searching for the lost tribes, right?
Okay.
And he went all over the world and didn't say nothing about one African American, one slave ship, not no one corner of the earth. And it pissed me off so bad.
They be tripping me out when they be searching.
I cannot wait until the truth. I cannot wait till the Most High reveals the truth to these people.
Yeah, for real.
I'm gonna be real with you, man. These people know the truth, man. It scares them to know that the African American, it's the Israelites, scare these people.
I guess I would be scared too.
Yes. To know that we the chosen of the highest. To know that all the things they have said, like these are nothing but niggas and no good for nothing, that is a lie. That's a lie.
Right.
They cannot handle it. So what they do is say, okay, we searching for the lost tribes. When they know they not lost, they know where they at.
Right.
They just would not let it utter off their tongue that yes, the blacks are Israelites.
They found people that I had never heard of before.
That's what I'm saying.
I didn't even know existed.
There you go. There you go.
And it kind of pissed me off, man. It kind of pissed me off, but it kind of made me want to fight. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. It made me want to fight for truth.
Yeah, for real.
Something else that Go ahead, brother.
No. I was only gonna say that it just make you go hard. That's it.
Yep.
Yeah.
Go ahead, Kathy.
I was just gonna say another thing that we can discuss on Saturday. If you guys have heard about it, the
I
whole
can't wait, man.
what's the title they have for it? Praise, yeah.
I can't
I
wait.
think they call it it's not is it climate change? I think that's what they call it now. I think it used to be called global warming, and now they're calling it.
Oh yeah.
Oh, okay. So just briefly, right? My daughter and I was talking about it yesterday, and we was discussing how we saw this video on it, and the brother did a good job, disclosing some of the crap that they're trying to hide. But long story short, behind the face of this movement is some young girl, and supposedly nobody can really meet with the Pope like that, right? You can't just walk up in, that spot and be like, hey, Pope, I want to talk to you about some issues. No, but ironically, this child gets to go in there and talk about this issue that is plaguing the whole world. And she had made this bold statement saying that if we don't do something about it, that the world's going to end in like 12 years or something like that, right? My whole thing is, we all know that that's, foolishness. However, this is the Pope. He's supposed to be, a high-ranking individual. He's supposed to be close to God and all this stuff. So if he's supposed to be close to the Most High, which we all know is garbage, but if he's supposed to be close to the Most High, wouldn't he know the word? And wouldn't he know that no man know the hour? You know what I'm saying? So wouldn't he tell this child, no, little girl, I understand you're afraid of, you know what I mean? But it's just more propaganda to strike more fear into people. And my daughter and I broke it down so heavily yesterday, just basically saying that this is exactly what the adversary does. He has people go on roller coaster rides. He has your emotions go high and low, high and low, high and low.
Yep.
So this is going to usher in the whole, man of sin thing. Because when people are so afraid that their livelihood, their pizza is going to be taken away from them, their video games are going to be taken away from them, their ability to fornicate whenever they want is going to be taken away from them. They're going to be in fear. You understand? So then what happens next? Okay, we need somebody who's going to be able to control this. So here comes the man of sin. Eventually is going to come to swoop down with all these solutions to everybody's problems. And then what's going to happen? That your emotions are going to go back down. You're going to feel more settled. Okay, I'll take the mark of the beast, and then I can get my food.
Yes.
I can have whatever I want. Okay, cool.
Yep.
Y'all going to take care of this climate problem we have? Okay, cool. Not realizing that the earth is rumbling, these volcanoes, these floods, all these things that have been happening, is all written already, but nobody reads, so nobody knows. It's just a very interesting.
They think that they are conditioning, and they might be conditioning some for what's to come.
Yeah, they are conditioning. So that's the whole that's the whole point of it. Like that's literally what the adversary is doing, conditioning folks. He's conditioning them to go on these highs and lows, have everybody in extreme fear, extreme panic. You know what I mean? And nobody's acknowledging the Prince of Peace. Like we can have peace in the midst of all this chaos, but nobody's gonna read that to know that. They need a man. They need a physical man to tell them it's gonna be okay, baby. And this physical man is going to be the man of sin. And that's how, I just see it. You know what I mean? Like, it's crazy. So it's like this young girl who's spearheading this whole climate thing. Now you got all these young people, these 14-year-olds, 15-year-olds, 17-year-olds, and so forth, coming in with such vigor and passion, talking about, we need to do something about this. We need to do something about the climate change. If we don't do something about this, the earth is going to, go away. And it's like, it's just funny because at the end of the day, this earth is going to be destroyed, but they want to keep it.
Something else that has been on my mind, like I was telling y'all, I have been doing a lot of searching since we haven't been fellowshipping. Been doing a lot of searching, and I've been listening to a lot of the Hebrew brothers, so-called Hebrew brothers. And I found that what is it with them and women? What is it? Do they hate women so much? I don't understand it.
Oh man, I know. I think I think it's a multi-dimensional answer, but one of the biggest ones is insecurity. Insecurity. They want to put all of
more than that. Is it just that?
I think they're really afraid because
women, for them to think that women are wicked and they don't have no place in the kingdom and stuff like that.
The inability to take responsibility has them in constant fear. Instead of them going, okay, yeah, Adam dropped the ball too. You know what I mean? Instead of them accepting that, it's just straight up Eve.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? And then just have that for every woman ever. it's crazy out there. Like, you ain't lying. Like, it seems like hate. It seems like utter hate for us. But praise God that it's not all of them.
But yet they have a wife and they have girlfriends. But
yeah, I know.
I can't wrap my hand around it, man. It's just, and then so many people are scholars on Facebook and YouTube. We have so many scholars.
I know.
It's crazy.
Yeah. Everybody know everything, even though it say, that you clearly don't know everything. We know in part, we prophesy in part, but you know everything. Like, that don't make no sense. But that's the arrogance of Israel. That's how we are. We can't tell us nothing. You can't tell us nothing. You know what I mean? Until the Most High allows us to have that fall after that pride, then we willing to hear a little something. You know what I'm saying? But before that, oh no, we high and mighty. Oh man, it's disgusting. It's disgusting.
And whenever I see,
man, whenever I see myself heading down that way, because I think we all can get that way just a little bit. Whenever I see, like, that's the whole point, to pay attention. That's why we got to be sober minded. You know what I'm saying? Whenever I see like little traces of it, I try to catch it right away because I'm disgusted with it.
Right.
I hate that.
I used to be that way. I used to think that I knew every damn thing, but then I started studying, and the more I studied, the more I realized I ain't know a damn thing.
That's right.
So I had to sit down. I had to sit back and just listen to people. Because I was going off. I was just running my mouth talking about stuff that I really didn't know anything about. And I think that's what's happening with a lot of people, just talking. They don't even study their word. They just talking.
They just doing the truth part. They ain't got no spirit.
You got no spirit. You gotta also look at this. We found out that we Israel, and it sounds good to a lot of people. But with this knowledge comes a lot of power. And what I mean by that is that to have this understanding of scriptures, to understand that you Israel, instead of us being humble, we become very arrogant with the truth because it brings power as far as the mind. So if you got a group of people, you could either manipulate that people or you can teach them people the truth. A lot of them choose to manipulate. And what I mean by that is that when you see women, what do they tell women? Shut your mouth, dish your role,
right?
See what you supposed to be doing. You see what I'm saying? Like, there's no compassion. There's no lifting up the sisters. I'm not saying every brother is doing that, but it's too many. What they always say, the majority rule. So if you got 100,000 Negroes out there cursing out women, and you only got 10%, that's not everybody gonna look at the 100,000 that's cursing out women.
Right.
They're not gonna worry about that 10% that's doing it right. They're gonna worry about the 100,000 that's doing it wrong, because with that 100,000, you are causing more people to fall away from the truth.
Yeah.
While the other 10% over here leading people in the way that they really should go. So the point I'm making is that when these men get to teaching, they got insecurities. That's why they want to rule over women so bad. We up here worrying about multiple wives and who the white man is, instead of just worry about teaching the word. Don't worry about the nations. You're going to deal with them when he come. Why we got to keep talking about the white man, the devil? You got black devils. You got white devils. Anybody can be a devil.
Hispanic devils.
But, but when you tell our people this, oh, you caping for the white man. Oh, you love the white man just because you don't want to teach hate. Just because you want to teach right. You got to be caping for the white man because you don't want to teach the way they teach.
Right. Kathy, I think the last time I saw you, we was in this chat with that brother Michael Israel. You know who I'm talking about? From the Spiritual Combat.
Oh, yes.
Have you listened to him lately?
I have not. As a matter of fact, that was the last time.
He has changed from the time that we was in the chat room with him together. And now something has changed about him. I don't know what it is. I know that he mentioned that he lost a lot of followers, but the other day he had a live chat. He had a pastor in there. I can't think of the pastor name. And this pastor was so aggressive. Like, I had made a comment. Like I said, I don't trust pastors anymore, or something to that effect. And he seemed to have gotten very offended. And he was like, I don't trust women no more. And you know, I was like, okay, now I'll just back off from this because this ain't what I'm looking for right here. So let me move on, you know.
Mm-hmm.
But I just it's just I don't know.
I'll say this. That day when I saw you in that chat, I wasn't there from the beginning. The reason that I actually clicked on it was because the brother that they were featuring, Lorvins,
Right.
I had just started hearing about his music. So I said, oh, okay, cool. Let me, see what this is about. And so I just saw like, just a portion of it. But the brother that
Right.
you're referring to, the only I can't have an opinion on him because I don't, honestly, that was like my maybe second time watching
Right.
his program. The
Right.
only other time that I saw him and maybe had some sort of feeling that something was not 100% righteous in that department was when some stuff was going down with that sister. Geez, I forgot her name. The light skinned sister. She sings. There was some issues with her and like another congregation. Boy, what's the guy's name? Moray Yoshi something
I
or
missed
other.
all of that.
Okay, something had went down. Something went down, like a bunch of drama or whatever, and somebody had directed me to that video, to that brother right there, the one you're referring to. When I went on it, he was doing an interview with one of the parties involved into the drama. My point was, I'm like, hold on now. I don't really know all that's going on here, but what I do know is that like y'all don't have everybody involved on this show. This is coming across as like Jerry Springer or something.
Like once,
You know what I'm saying? You feel me? So that kind of, it's like, all right, this is your show. You're the host of this show. This is not really, in my opinion, not supposed to be a show. It's supposed to be, some sort of edification going on. But okay, y'all want to hash this out. But what's going on is I'm looking at the comments. Again, I don't know all the details, but from what I'm gathering from the comments, people is like, us, Israel likes to be entertained. You know what I'm saying? We like entertainment. Like, and I guess it's not just Israel, it's everybody, but like we know different in that regard. So I'm just seeing the comments. It's like a mob mentality. I'm seeing that all the parties are not involved, so y'all don't have all the sides. I'm seeing that this is not done privately. You know what I mean? And it was some pretty heavy stuff that they were discussing. But my point is, just from that little tiny bit, because it don't take much, but just from that little tiny bit, I'm like, yeah, I don't think this is somebody I'm gonna be watching like that. You know what I mean? Because I look at it like you the host of the show. Mm-hmm.
Well, the first time I went to his show, he was debating. That's when he had Ron Dalton, the one that did from Hebrews to Negroes, or from Negroes to Hebrews to Negroes, and they was doing a debate, and I was like, yes, I'm loving this. They putting up brothers in their place. He had Judah Mack up there, and not Lorvins, but some other Hebrew brothers. And then the next time I went into his show, that was when he was highlighting Lorvin's music and Beloved the Art and all of them. And I was like, okay, this is cool. But then when I went back and he had that pastor on, and I noticed that he lately have been talking about the wickedness of women and how women supposed to obey their husbands. And I'm like, wow, what happened?
Yeah, those conversations are always so, like, dare I say, demonic to me, because when you start talking super carnally, like I'm not seeing it be reflective of the scriptures. You know what I'm saying? It's not about how anybody feels at the end of the day. If it's not mirroring the scriptures, if you're not speaking according to that word, you're going according to your own understanding, which is just, and here's the funny thing about this journey. It's like, to be honest, nobody really has to say nothing. Just watch everybody.
Right.
You know what I mean? Like the Bible was not. I'm sorry?
That's what I'm learning now.
Yes, exactly. That's what I'm learning too. Like I'm seeing, like, and I praise y'all for that, because everybody talks. Sometimes we talk too much. I know I talk a lot. You know what I'm saying? And so I just sometimes get mad at myself. Say it again.
I said we all want to put our 5 cents in.
Right. Exactly. So, but the beautiful thing about the word is, it don't matter what you try to like put on top of it, add to it, take it. It don't matter what you try to do to it. You can't take away the fact that it's truth. And the truth is, you shall know them by their fruits. So at the end of the day, no matter what anybody say, just watch a person. You know what I'm saying? Just watch a person, and you'll see. You know what I mean? What's in the dark gonna come to the light. So these men who have this, male chauvinistic attitude, this wicked, dominating, I am Lord, you are nothing mentality, like, it's going to be easy to tell. The unfortunate thing is Israel always needs a God. Israel always needs a man. They always need a king. They always need somebody to lord over them. So what happens is we end up seeing somebody who talks very authoritative, like, and like all of a sudden now you're like, oh, he has the makings of a king, the makings of a God, the makings of someone I should follow. And it's like, nah, you're not even realizing that he's hella insecure.
Right.
Sometimes the biggest dog barking don't got no bite. You know what I mean? So it's foolishness.
So what do you think about Amber Geiger?
Who's that?
The cop that shot the black man, and
her. Oh yeah.
Came out off the bench and gave her a nice little hug, and the brother hugged her, and the cop hugged her. And
I'll be honest with you. Like, I really don't watch a lot of stuff. What I did see was I saw a sister post a video talking about it, but she had a biblical spin on it, which is dope. You know what I'm saying? Talking about how, you know, at the end of the day, she was basically saying that at the end of the day, like, don't forget your byword. Like, everybody's very emotional about it apparently, which is understandably so. But as long as we remember these scriptures, what happens, I'm not going to say what happens doesn't affect us to some degree. We're still human. We're still flesh. We still got emotions and so forth. But when we remember the scriptures, we deal with it differently. You know what I'm saying? Right. We don't get
so have a better understanding of it.
Praise Yah. We don't be so, we don't be so like emotionally involved in it, because once the emotions get involved, then it's that hate mongering starts. And then, you know, now at the end of the day, if nobody learns anything else from the word except this one notion, I think they'll be okay. And that is, Yah's will be done. You know what I'm saying? Absolutely. Like, Yah's will be done. Like, it's not the only thing you praise Yah. It's not the only thing you need. But once you see the picture of a judge hugging a white lady and you feel angered inside, just remember Yah allowed that. Yah could have just casted her away. Yah could have killed her off to where she could not have hugged her. No, Yah allowed that. You know what I'm saying? I'm not saying it's okay with Yah. I'm not saying it's not okay with Yah. I don't know. I don't know.
It didn't necessarily make me angry. It
made a lot of folks angry.
I guess I did get a little angry, because do you hug everybody that has killed somebody, or do you hug everybody? I mean, it was just unusual to me. I'd never seen that before.
I think like, it's odd too. But
the little white girl getting all the little white girl getting all the praise even after she killed somebody.
Right.
That's how I took it.
It's disgusting. You know what I'm saying? I can admit that. We can all admit that it's not the best thing to see. However, the sister, I wish I remembered the scriptures that she posted, but they were perfect for the situation. That you know, basically your own people is not gonna ride for you. You know what I'm saying? Necessarily all the time. And I'm you know, digressing, but you know, something like that. It was some scripture like that to just remind us that I apologize, that's the phone. You know, at the end of the day, it sucks to see and it hurts to see. You know what I'm saying? It's like hit and blow after blow after blow after blow for us, but the curses, you know what I'm saying? But all of Israel ain't Israel. You know what I'm saying? Like, these things don't make it feel good that we have to witness it, but it's still, I would rather go through pain and suffering and have an understanding. You know what I'm saying? Than go through pain and suffering and not understand what the hell's going on. That would suck. You know what I mean? So it's not good to see that. You know what I mean? And sure, I can understand the frustration and all of that, but that understanding right there, boy, that's where the Prince of Peace come in. He's the word. That's the peace right there. Knowing that, all of Israel ain't gonna F with you. You know what I'm saying? No disrespect. I'm just saying all of Israel ain't Israel. Everybody ain't gonna be on the same side. You got a lot of
it seems like the Most High is stirring up a pot.
Yeah, man. It does seem like that. Yes, it does. Yes, it does. Yes, it does. Something. Yes, it does. You can feel it. You can feel it.
He is cooking up something. I don't know what it is, but
for sure. Yeah, I agree. I agree. What is doing that stirring that's happening is like making everything a little bit more clear. I mean, things have already been getting clear, but it's making it. It's making it more clear.
A lot of stuff.
Yeah, it's like more things are being confirmed, which is appreciated, because we act like a bunch of chickens with our heads cut off, like we don't know how to do nothing. So it's nice to finally have some clarity in the midst of all this mess, man. It's not like we can't say we haven't been having the clarity. We were just maybe, not all the way awake to really fully realize, but now it's getting to the point where it's like he really separating the wheat and the tares. Like now you really see it. You know what I'm saying? Now you really feel it. Like I'm appreciative. I'm appreciative. Man, this is a we've been saying it for months, but this is an exciting time. It's an exciting time.
Yes, it is. I said that the other day. Just you know what? It's like you kind of said, like we can really just sit back and watch the show. Sit back and watch the show.
Yes.
That's all we got to do.
That's right.
Well, that's not all we have to do, but
right. But at the end of the day, like that's a very nice position to be in, because before, like I said, it was like we were like chickens without heads on. Like we just running around not knowing what to do, not wanting to go through the fire, wanting to go around the fire, wanting to avoid the fire. Now it's like, oh, so I could just chill, have this word that brings me peace, and go through that fire and be purged. Okay, I'm gonna try, y'all. I'm gonna try. It's still hot. It hurts, but I'm gonna try because you gave me this peace. Like we need to chill out. Like you said, chill out and just watch what's going on, because it's for our benefit. It's for our benefit.
Hey, Judah said he think YouTube is deleting his comments. Can you?
In the chat?
They didn't kick you off the chat, did they? I see you still in the chat.
You said, "Can I see y'all? Can y'all see my comments?"
Okay. Yeah, no. Bees just brought me back. StreamYard. Yeah, I was kicked out of StreamYard.
Oh, okay. Oh. I was wondering what happened to you.
Oh no, I was still listening in, and I was just trying to see if you could bring me back.
Okay,
I heard all that good stuff y'all was saying. I wanted to time in, but y'all couldn't hear me.
Okay, we was talking about what do you think about that Amber? What's her name? Amber Geiger?
To be
10 years.
To be honest with you, only of our people understood that you're never gonna get peace here. Like all that stuff we be saying about no justice, no peace. You was not brought it. Right. You was not brought here to receive any peace.
Right.
First of all, God told you weren't gonna have no assurance of your life. Then he told you the soles of your foot would never have rest. So there you go right there. You're never gonna get peace. Just because they gave her 10 years, guess what? The next brother or sister right behind that, it'll be murdered. It'll be the same thing. We're gonna say where the justice at. That's because we don't know our nationality. That's because we don't know these curses. We don't even know why we're in this condition, and we don't want to know why we're in this condition. You got so many people talking about God is not the answer. We've been praying for years, and that's sad to me because, first of all, if he's not the answer, then get yourself out of this condition then.
Right.
Hello. Okay.
You know what I'm saying? Exactly. We always talk about we can do it on our own. Well, why we haven't did it? We've been here, 400 years?
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
I mean, to be honest with you, we really been in captivity longer than that, because all that time in Egypt counted, that Babylonian captivity counted, the Medes and the Persian counted. What about the Greek and that Roman captivity counted? And you still
you would think we mastered. You would have thought we mastered captivity by now.
Man, all we care about is who the white man. Look, I'm gonna speak straight facts. All we care about is who the white man is. You know how I know that? Go on some of these brothers and sisters' videos, and all you will hear is the white man. What the white man did to us. What Esau now. Yeah, Esau. And what they doing now is that they are saying that Esau is the whole white race. And anybody with common sense, no, that ain't true. You put 100 white people in the room, you cannot determine based on skin color that them white people are all the same. No different than you cannot put 100 black people in the room and say we all the same. You will have to go down the line and ask them, what is your origin? Where do you come from? It ain't based on skin color. Esau and the Gentiles are white in skin color, but not in nationality. Meaning that one is a Gentile and one come from the Semitic line through Abraham, Isaac, and Jacob, which is Esau, who's not an Israelite, who is a Hebrew, but not an Israelite. Ishmael come from Abraham. He's a Hebrew, but not an Israelite.
Right.
Esau come from the line of the Semitic line. Japheth children come from the line of the Gentiles. But what they are doing is saying, no, all white people are the same. And that is causing mass confusion. So the point I'm making is that all we care about is how he the devil. How he gonna be judged. We know that. go into how you're learning. Think about the spiritual things of the Bible. Teach our people the spiritual things of the Bible. Feed them with that.
Right.
But we feed them with hate every day. Hate everybody. God is a hate mongering. Feel God in heaven. He just gonna kill everybody. And come on, man. Come on. We gotta move past the, the milk and go to some meat.
Right. It's time to get to the meat.
Time to get to the
meat of things.
And that's why I did that video called Esau Stole Our Nationality, not the Gentiles. One brother told me that the video was so good, he for sure that YouTube gonna take that down.
I don't know what's up with YouTube, but you know what? They ain't gonna stop no show over here.
At the end of the day,
they shut my channel down.
At the end of the day, I'm so excited that we back. I'm so excited that the Most High, been gracious to us, because one thing I can say about the family that we have over here, and it's not to talk about any Israelite. I'm just telling you what I can see from what we do. When somebody come in this chat, we speak to them. We embrace them. We ask them, how you doing? When I go to other Israelite chats, they won't even speak. I'll be like, how y'all doing today, family? Nobody won't say nothing.
I say shalom. I say shalom, family. Don't nobody say nothing.
You feel me?
Yep.
And I thank God that we don't have the type of spirit like that we arrogant, we think too much of ourselves. We embrace one another. When people we haven't never saw before come in the chat box, we be like, how you doing today, brother? Such and so we'll say their name. We'll thank them from coming to the live, from coming in the chat. You know what I'm saying? We embrace one another over here with the little family we have. And that's why I know for a fact that YouTube don't want this type of unity. They don't want to unify like that.
I just don't know what to think of YouTube, man.
That's right.
Like I said, they ain't stopping no show over here.
Bees, you see what Eve said?
What'd she say?
Eve said, this is their doctrine. Esau is the white man. Multiple wives. The black woman is and that. Yep, etc. All camps. That is true. That's their doctrine. Go to
it's ironic. It's ironic that she said that, because the guy that I was just asking Kathy about, where we was in his chat one night together, he said this just yesterday. He said this about the Christian church.
Man, we worse than the Christian church, because we supposed to be with the knowledge. And what I mean by the knowledge, because they have the same Bible we have. The only thing, though, they don't understand what is the will of God. And Israelites on the street corner and worldwide, they supposed to know the will of God, but they are doing worse than the Christian church, because they supposed to be in higher learning.
Right.
The people in the Christian church, they still don't understand the will of God. They don't understand the feast days. They don't understand certain things in that Bible.
Right.
But when you call yourself an Israelite, you supposed to know better. You supposed to conduct yourself different than the rest of the world, and you are worse than those in the world.
Man, I was reading Deuteronomy 28, and I was reading about the curses and how God wanted to destroy, how he was saying he will destroy those who do not obey his commandments. And that shook me a little bit. I was like, who wants to be destroyed by the Most High?
It is a fearful thing to fall into the hands of the living God.
Jesus.
God is a dreadful God. I mean, read some of them prophets when they say the terrible and dreadful God. When you put terrible on somebody, he is terrible. That means that he's somebody you would not want to cross.
They don't preach about that, though.
All you got to go do is read about Saul. Don't you know Saul was so wicked that God would not even hear this man's prayers no more? That means you really got to push God to a point where he won't even listen to you no more.
And when he was saying that in Deuteronomy, I was like, oh my God, can you imagine? It made me think, like, has he turned his back on me? You know what I'm saying? I can't imagine God turning his back on me.
No, man. That's why I say things.
That would kill me.
But see, that's why I say, Bees, You have to, we have to walk in the spirit and not the flesh. Are we gonna make mistakes? Absolutely. We in captivity. You got a lot of brothers and sisters who want to keep the Sabbath day, but maybe they can't get it off on their job. That's when God multiplied that mercy. But if you can get it off, get it off. But if you can't, God multiply his mercy for you. But when you willfully sinning, Israel, when you willfully sinning, there's no more sacrifice and mercy for you. You know to do right and you still gonna do wrong. There's no more mercy. There's no more sacrifice and mercy for you. I am telling you, you know why? Because Saul knew to do right, and this man still chose to do wrong. Do not push God to a point where he would turn his back on you and don't think it can't happen. Because everything in this Bible is an example for you what not to do like your forefathers. And we are doing worse than our forefathers. Do you not see how we treat our sisters?
Saul heard the voice of God at one point, right?
I mean, he had a prophet who talked directly to the Most High. Directly to Christ.
Right. But remember when God was calling him and God kept calling him and he didn't realize it was God. He kept going to the prophet and kept saying, "Here am I." Wasn't that Saul?
No. That wasn't Saul. Saul, because see.
Oh, I'm thinking about Samuel.
Yeah. You think, okay. No.
I'm thinking about Samuel.
But he kept going to Samuel because of Saul, because what God was about to do to him.
Right.
You see? Because Saul kept talking about, "Oh, forgive me, God, I have sinned." And then he'll just keep messing up. He would not. Then he tried to kill David.
Right.
Then he hated David because he was envious and jealous. And that's another thing. I did a Bible series because I had started a Bible series. I'm on part 9.
I'm following that.
I got to record it later, though. It's about Meshach, Shadrach, and a bad Negro. I mean Abednego.
There was a man in our church that used to say, the church I used to attend to, he used to say Shadrach, Meshach, and a billy goat.
It's a Abednego. But
I know, Abednego. He used to say a billy goat.
I always say a bad Negro, Bees. I always say Shadrach, Meshach, and a bad Negro. Oh, I mean Abednego. Yeah, Bees, but Saturday, man, this is so lit. I am so excited, dog.
So now that we know that it works, I could get up to 6 people on the panel. I think it says, up to 6 people. Yeah. So
no, but man, you can stay on here and chop it up, man, because man, when men used to go live and we used to talk about all that information, people be writing me, man, and just they love them lives. I mean, we always dying for a little bit, man. I was because at first I was like, I ain't worried about YouTube, but after a while it really started affecting me though.
Yeah, I feel you. Because when you can't push that word out for people to hear, it's gonna affect you.
For real, man. So that's why I thank God that I was still able to upload videos and still teach. Because if I wasn't able to do that, ain't no telling.
Right.
I'll probably drink some Jack Daniels.
Okay, but on another note, I wanted to ask y'all, have y'all heard from Out the Mud? Because he been on my heart lately.
Now, I have to talk to you about that on the, in the back, but I don't want to do it over the airways. But now I no longer talk to the brother though.
Oh wow. Okay. Well, I can dig it. I can dig it. I can just about put 2 and 2 together.
Yeah. So I'm not gonna bash the brother. I pray that he get himself together.
Right.
And I wish him all the best, because that's one thing about me. Just because I don't talk to any Israelite doesn't mean I wish anything on you. You know Absolutely. What I'm saying? My prayers are still out for you, just not meant for us to dwell together. That's it.
Right. Well, maybe someday, but I'm just glad that we all got this worked out. So we got to let Shebrew know and Nitya about Saturday.
Yeah, I think Nitya have a baby tomorrow, though.
Oh, she having her baby?
Yeah, she having her baby tomorrow.
Oh, I know she happy. I know she can't wait to get that thing up out of her.
But the good thing about this though is that I'm also let Iman know where to come for the lives, because everybody, man, I'm telling you, everybody missed the lives, man. And now since you can go live, God has blessed us to be able to still come together, even though we connected through our telephones, but
Right.
we also want to be connected over these live airways too, to be able to communicate what's going on,
Absolutely.
talk about everything we want to talk about like we used to do.
Right, because it's still needed. It's
Tell
very
Jews,
much
I said hey too.
huh?
I say tell Jews I said what's up.
Okay, I'll tell him he over there sleep.
Oh,
But
okay.
this this is much needed. I realize since we've been apart, I realize how much this is needed. Not just for us, but for a lot of other people too that don't know what's going on. They need to hear.
Yeah, Eve, I heard about that. A lot of people heard about that, Eve. That
But
they got that they have an Israelite group that say you can have sex with a 12-year-old girl in the kingdom.
Jesus.
Talking about God allowed it in the Bible, but I ain't read one scripture where God allowed such a thing. What type of God do y'all think we serve, man?
That is devilish.
I just don't understand, like, what is wrong with y'all minds?
Devilish. Devilish minds.
Devilish minds, man.
You see how people just take the word and like, for instance, like the Nephilims, how people just took that word and had us believing for years and years and years that the angels came down to the earth and had sex with women.
And all we have to do as a people is use common sense. If God created angels as spirit beings, they cannot die, right? They have no sperm, which produce children. So let's say, for instance, they did. Every seed after its kind, right? So that means their children should not be able to die.
Right.
So why if they had sex with women, where they children at? They children should be quite powerful.
Right. And that's what I'm saying. If you know what, I must admit I grew up believing that and didn't come to the truth until you brought it out, which was recently.
But you know what? I really have to thank the Most High, because I just thank God that I'm a fresh out for our brothers and sisters. And what I mean by that is that I wasn't bought in by a camp. I don't have camp doctrine. My mind is not camp doctrine. My mind is straight book.
Right.
My mind is to put lessons together that are spiritual. I don't put carnal lessons together because I don't worry about the white man. I don't worry about these nations. I'm trying to teach my people what is the will of God and what he expects of all of us.
Right.
How we should be walking, how we should be treating one another, how we should be treating the daughters of Zion. That's why I did Judith. What y'all think I did Judith for? That was for the women to show them you are very important to the kingdom. Judith corrected men. Judith corrected the priests who are supposed to be the leaders of God. They was talking sideways. And God used a woman, Israel, to correct men. But y'all say the woman don't have no place in the kingdom. So why did God use Judith to not only to correct men, which are Levites, but to cut a man's head off?
Just like he used Deborah to
just
help
like he used Deborah. Just like he used Moses' sister, which they call a prophetess. Because God said, I'm going to pour out my spirit on my sons and my daughters. So why is he going to pour the spirit out on the women if they can't use the knowledge that he gave them?
And if you really want to get technical, look how he used Leah and Rachel. and their bridemaid, maidens. You
see what I'm saying, Bees? That is so much foolishness among us that we can't even get ourselves right, Bees. If Christ came back right now, majority of Israel would die.
It would be like a deer in the headlight.
He's been long suffering with us. And we have taken his knowledge and we are making the God of the whole earth look bad.
Yep.
I'm just being real.
Yep.
Look how we conduct ourselves, Bees.
Yep.
We on the street corner. All we worried about is somebody kissing our feet.
And fringes.
And fringes, and if you don't got on no beard, if you don't got fringes on, you don't love God. Who told you that? First of all, the fringe was not for a fashion show.
Right.
It was for you to keep the commandments, but it didn't work. So God said, I'll make a new covenant. I'm going to put the laws in your mind now. So I don't need to look at the fringe. I know in my mind not to sleep with another man's wife.
Right.
It's in my mind. It's in my mind, in my heart. So why are you condemning me for not wearing fringes? Why are you condemning me because my face don't grow facial hair like yours? Y'all foolish, man. I'm telling you. But you know what? That's why I thank the Most High. Right. All that he have given me is for me. And it's for to share with the people. And what he has given you is for you. And you're supposed to share with the people. Don't try to step on another man's lot, what God has given him to teach. Because I'm going to tell y'all something. God may give one man more knowledge than another man. You know why? Because God know that man going to do it right.
Uh-huh.
A lot of y'all found out you're Israel and you're arrogant and you're so powerful. What do you got to be happy about? When you read this Bible, we should only be ashamed. What we happy about? If the whole world knew that it was if the whole world knew that it was messed up because of us, did y'all ever think of that? The whole world was out of chaos because of Israel. When we failed, the whole world failed.
Right.
And then you say,
and guess what, KJudah? It ain't gonna come together until we get it together.
There you go. There you go.
Israel come together and get it right.
And then y'all teach that nobody can accept this truth but Israel. Well, let me ask a good question. What you was chosen for? Y'all love throwing that around. We the chosen. We the chosen. Oh, we the chosen. Chosen to do what?
Right.
Why did God give you his knowledge and the oracles? It was to teach other people. Those who want to hear God's word and they accept God's word and keep the commandments, the feast days, and the Sabbath day, just like you, Israel, they would be like one born in the land. But you get mad at me for teaching that because you want to hate everybody. And you're mad at me because I don't teach hate. So now I'm caping for the white man. I love white people. No, I don't. I love whoever accepts the truth.
Right.
Just like I don't love all black people. I don't love all white people.
Right.
If those accept the truth, that's my brother. If they don't accept the truth, just like I tell you, Negro, if you hate God and you want to accept his truth and you cursing God out, you not my brother neither. And you got the same skin color as me. If the white man do everything like I do, that's my brother. Think God gonna kill him because his skin white? What kind of God you think we serve? God is incorruptible. He don't think like we think. Y'all think on the corner mind every day, but God is in heaven and you're on the earth. He's telling you that if the stranger accept my word, do just like you, Israel, he will be like one born in the land. So how you gonna get mad at God for something that you won't do right?
Trying to tell you. Go ahead, K.
Now it just be making me mad because, man, you know, you got people like us, even the sisters, all of us over here, we really trying to get this thing right.
Right.
So guess what people do? When we say something, they come in the comments and say about, y'all lying. Y'all don't know what you talk about. You know why they do that? Because what they heard from these camps. So now they battle us. They gonna battle us on what we teaching because they parroting some another man told them. They have not read this now. They only parroted what another man told them.
Have not studied it for themselves.
Have not studied for themselves, but will argue you down. Don't you know a brother just told me? A brother just called me a heathen Israelite. Because I was letting my sister Shebrew know that the white man is not Esau. So the brother started getting disrespectful. I wouldn't even respond to this brother. So I told Shebrew, I'll do a video on it to help you, sister. I must do a video to show you that Esau is not the white man. So that's why I put together all that history to bag up what I was saying, so it would be irrefutable for anybody to come and deny the fact that what history and this Bible say. So the point I'm making is that when you do not have the doctrine that they want you to have, they get to being disrespectful to you because they want you to believe what they want you to believe.
And why can't we just humble ourselves and take what someone says, and instead of criticizing them for what they said, look it up for ourselves?
That's it. That's all we have to do.
And then if you still don't agree, just agree to disagree and keep it moving.
That's it, man. That's it, because he was like, ought to subscribe to your channel just to watch the video because I know you don't have no proof. And all I told her, brother, I say, don't subscribe to my channel because I don't play games on my channel.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? That's what's wrong with Israel. We always want to play. And boy, I don't got time to be playing. This is real. This is life and death. This is what people don't understand. This is life and death. Do you not know the Bible say that the righteous will scarcely make it in? You know what scarcely mean? That mean barely. Because everything we're going to go through, we're going to barely get in the kingdom because it will be hell on earth. Hell on earth, Israel. It's going to be a time so bad, family, that you can just mention anything, the Inquisition. Mention anything you can, it would be 10 times worse than that. So we don't have time to be playing games.
Right.
This is life and death. We're trying to really wake our people up because they are in a dead state. Mental illness is real, family. And our people need healing, and this word can do it for them. But when you got y'all out there teaching lies, and then when they hear us, they bring the lies that you told them to us. Now they want to argue us down and curse us out.
Right.
Because we don't believe what they believe. I don't believe that the white man is Esau. So do you got to disrespect me because I don't believe that?
Right.
I got proof. I use scripture and history to prove that Esau is not the white man. You cannot look at somebody's skin color and determine their nationality.
Especially now.
You know what I'm saying? Because y'all get mad for Africans saying that we are all African. Y'all be all up in the uproar. But it's okay for you to say all white people the same. But when they do that to you, you get mad.
Before I realized that I was Israel, I realized I was Hebrew. I would be proud to say that I was African. I used to be proud to say that I was African. What's wrong with being African?
I'm gonna be real with you. We come from the land of Africa, just northeast of Africa.
Exactly. But so what's wrong with being Africa? I
don't know, Bees. I'm being real with you. I mean, you know, they call the Africans doodle eat Africans, and you know, I don't know, Bees. Just being real.
Man, we just Christianity has messed us up.
Yeah.
Christianity has messed us up, and Christianity and slavery ties in together real good. They like cousins. Christianity and slavery, they go hand in hand.
You know what, Bees, Kathy, Yah, and Eve? Now I understand why the Bible say only a remnant gonna be saved. I understand now. I understand now that the Bible say that it should be a great falling away. And don't you know it's happening now?
Yes.
So many are falling away, family. And you know what? Some of them falling away, I can't even blame them.
But before you go any further, let me ask you this. When the Bible says that about many will falling away, were they talking about the Christian church, or were they just talking about the Most High, period? Just don't believe anymore, period.
There you go. Yeah, it's talking about period. And look, this is how we know that. When you have people in the Christian church, right? Now you got them coming out that Christian church and they saying, man, put that Bible down, man. That ain't even the word of God. And then he also talking to us that's within the faith, meaning those who know who we are. They gonna also fall away. So you have people going from Christianity, which are dead, and coming out of Christianity still dead. Then you have those who have found out the truth, but then went back to being dead. So yes, it's just gonna be a great falling away, period.
I mean, I cannot imagine. I cannot imagine how it's going to be knowing that the majority of the people is not with you. I mean, the majority of the people are falling away, but you still holding on. It's like that remnant you talking about.
But
It's
me and
just
Kathy,
amazing.
y'all was just talking about this, that a lot of our people, they really mad at the Most High, but they not crazy enough to say the wrong thing to him. So what they do is they take all their anger out on the nations because that's who they can see. That's who they can see afflicting pain on us. But it's something we must remember. These nations can only do what God is allowing. Because we refuse to wake up and really serve him like we should, he's going to continue to allow these nations to whoop our head. So who's really doing it? It's not the nations. It's God
us.
to us. The nations is holding the bat, but God is swinging it. The nations is holding the gun, but God is allowing them to pull a trigger. Nothing happened on this earth without the Most High say so. Nothing, absolutely nothing. Nobody dies unless the Most High say so. So the point that I'm making, y'all, is stop playing in this hour. Stop playing in this hour. This is not the time to be playing, Israel. This is the time to get yourselves together. Because I'm telling you, many more will die. Because we are playing games. And God is not the first, God is not the author of confusion. Now, y'all causing mass confusion. You causing sisters to fall away. You causing brothers to fall away because of the way they are being treated in this Israelite walk. Oh, there go our sister Nick. Yeah. Shalom to our sister
Nick, y'all.
in the building. That's what I'm talking about. Hold up, man. That's what I'm talking about.
I'm sorry,
my sister Nick, y'all in the building. How you doing, Nick? Y'all? We just over here chopping it up. I'm excited. My sister Bees just set this stream yard up. Now we got somewhere to come on the Shabbat.
Yes.
All that information we used to talk about, we most definitely finna be doing that. Yes. All praise.
Hi, Nick.
I told her you said hey to Bees.
I'm about to send Nick a link. Well, I'm about to post the link. If she want to come on, if you want to come on board, that's the link, Nick.
Yeah, man, congratulations on your little baby. And I just want you to know that everything will be okay too. The Most High got the Most High most definitely got you, my sister. Believe that.
I'm having a baby. I want a baby. No, I don't.
Look at Nick. Look at Nick Bees talk about oh my God, I miss y'all, man. We were just saying that, Nick, that we were just embracing one another not too long ago.
Picking up where we left off. We just picking up where we left off. That's all.
And then we got each other's numbers, so we know we all still connected. So the last number I had to get was B's number, so we all still connected. Iman, you know what I'm saying? I still talk to Iman, be emailing her, so calling her on the phone. So you know, we all still connected.
This is awesome.
It is, man. But say Bees, when you were saying about the Pope, I did see that Bees when he went to the Islam, to the Arabs, and they trying to sign that to bring
that
those together. Yeah.
That is crazy, man. But hey, the world is right where it's supposed to be.
You're right. You're right.
This man is calling a meeting for the world leaders. He's calling he's inviting even prominent sports people that play sports to this meeting. He wants to form a new humanism, whatever that means. New rules for the kids. You know, you have to look at the video. You have to read the article. It's crazy what's going on.
And then they also trying to he already passed the Sunday law. You know that, right?
What?
That's Sunday law. You know, instead of doing things on the Shabbat, the Pope will well, it already kind of passed in certain states, because when you look at certain like companies, they be closed on Sunday.
Right.
Because the Pope will make it a law for everything to be closed on Sunday. It is called the Sunday law.
Wow.
So that will be coming to a theater near you. And guess what else they trying to do? They trying to ban the Bible because they say the Bible is full of hate speech. Yes. So this what I mean.
The Romans trying to ban the Bible?
No, just period.
Just
period. Yeah.
Lawmakers.
Yeah, there you go. They want to ban the Bible because they say it's full of hate speech. Now ask yourself this. What do they mean by saying it's hate speech? Because I'm telling y'all, it's because you have Israelite men on the street corner that's making us look bad, man. I'm telling you. The Bible is not full of hate speech. The Bible is full of truth and prophecy. And it's
right.
talking
and
about
love.
Love. And it's talking about a particular group of people. Now, don't get it wrong. I know they just want to get rid of our word anyway because we finding out who we are. But what I mean is there's adding fuel to the fire, Israel. They making us look bad, and I don't play the guilt by association. Don't compare me, my sisters, bees, and us here to those groups. We don't conduct ourselves like this. So don't be lumping us all up. Talk about all you Israelites. No. We don't play the guilt by association. We don't act like that. We don't conduct ourselves like that.
Right.
You know, but yeah, they trying to ban the Bible though.
Because those I'm gonna call them boys because that's how they act. That be on the corner calling themselves Hebrews. They some rude dudes, man. If ever any one of them ever get rude with me, it's on. I'm gonna bring the fire. I can't wait. I've been waiting for them to say things like that to me.
Yeah, man. But hey, bees, I'm gonna be real, man. If I was you, I wouldn't even entertain them, you know, because that's what they want, man. You know, hey, if I was you, don't even let them get you out your character. You know, because you know the Bible talk about.
But I'm the type of person I like to shut them down with one line, or just shut them down with a Bible verse and just.
Yeah, but you can't shut a fool down because the Bible says when you talk to a fool, you will start to sound like them.
True.
You know what I'm saying? Because you keep arguing with them and arguing. You know, they not trying to see your point. That's number one.
Right.
You know, their job is just to cause confusion. That's all they want to do, just cause confusion. And and I'm gonna say this over the airways. I really believe that a lot of them is set up by the government. There's no way you can have a job. There's no way you can have a 9 to 5 and say
that would not surprise me at all.
Ask yourself, bees, how can they be on the street corner cursing out white people then go to a 9 to 5?
Because I don't know if y'all remember that incident that happened on the National Mall with the little white boy and the Native American dude.
Yeah, I remember.
Those Hebrews started that. Those Hebrews on the National Mall started that ruckus. Because I saw the whole video from the beginning to the end. And the video that I saw, it was recorded by one of the Hebrew brothers. Yep. So if they would have taken the time to look at that video, they would have known that little white kid did nothing wrong. He got blamed for nothing.
Bees, you better not say that because they're going to say you love white people. They're going to say that you caping. They're going to say you caping for the white man, bees.
I know that's what they're going to say, but guess what? I don't give a damn what they say about B, because B know.
And that's sad that we can't even speak truth to power because they want us to have a doctrine they want us to have. That's sad, man. Why do you have to curse me out because I don't teach like you? Why you want to curse me out because I say that if anybody accept God of all the nations and really do it right like Israel, they will be accepted with God? Why you get mad at me for saying that? I'm only saying what the Bible say. The Bible say if the stranger do everything like an Israelite, they will be accepted with God. Why you get mad at me for saying that? I didn't write the book. I'm only reading what God had already wrote down.
It's ignorant.
Oh, it's ignorant, man. Hey, Bees, I saw what you wrote on Judith, though. I was rolling. I say, B, I knew Bees was gonna love this one.
Which one?
The one on Judith, about Judith.
What did I say though? You got
You
to
was
refresh
like,
my memory.
yes. You was like, yes. This make me want to
Oh,
go harder for the truth.
oh yeah, it making me want to fight.
Yeah. You
It
said
makes me want to fight.
yeah.
You know?
I did that to uplift the sisters, man.
Yeah, because those so-called Hebrew brothers are really knocking us down. Just
But
women, period.
I'm gonna do more videos like that. I'm gonna do videos on Deborah. I'm gonna do videos on Moses' sister. I'm gonna do videos on all them great women of the Bible just to uplift our sisters, man, because they need it. They need it, man. It's a lot of sisters really broken-hearted, man. Like I'm telling y'all don't get to see, man, but it's a lot of sisters who be emailing. Go ahead, B.
So getting back to that video when I was talking about the dude, Michael Israel, where he had that pastor in there, it kind of pissed me off too because people was asking him stupid questions like, is it okay to drink wine on the Sabbath? Or, like stupid questions. Should my husband, or, stuff like, should I leave my husband if he, is it right for me to get my own apartment if I leave my husband? Stuff like that. And I was like, people stupid.
see, gotta read for yourself, man. Because first of all, show me in the Bible where he said you can't drink wine on the Shabbat.
People asking the stupidest questions to a man when stupid questions that they can look up for themselves. And it pisses me off.
God told you what you can and can't do on the Shabbat. He said you cannot buy and sell and cook. He said you cannot buy and sell and cook. He didn't say nothing about drinking no wine.
You're not supposed to work.
And you don't supposed to work.
It's quite simple.
Buy or sell and cook. That's why you got to prepare your food before the Shabbat. But
you're not supposed to cause anyone to spend or anyone to sell or anyone, nothing. Stay in the house, study, read, eat, enjoy, rest.
And drink some wine and drink your little wine. Wine is good to the soul. God gave it to you,
Yeah, people just make stuff harder than what it is.
Me and my sister B's not saying, not drinking some strong, drink it, get drunk and start acting crazy. We ain't saying.
I used to do that. That's the old B. Now I can proudly say that I can drink one glass of wine if I wanted to, and I can sit it down and leave it if I wanted to. You know what I'm saying? Mm-hmm. But before, I would drink the whole damn case of wine. I would drink the whole case, but now, after 20-something years, I can drink moderately. And I never thought that I would see that day.
Yeah.
Where I could drink moderately.
Eve said, how you doing, Jules?
Sleep.
Eve said, so many horror stories I've heard and seen. It's really sad and disgusting.
But in the camp?
Yep. She said the sisters are going to school and working while pregnant, and them hobo Hebrews are draining them dry. Wow.
Because they got to be on the corner. They can't work. Got to be on the corner instead of bean pie.
Well, I told you I had lost my job, right?
Jews say selling bean pies.
Selling bean pies. I told you I had lost my job, right?
Yes, ma'am.
And I was so hurt, KJudah. It hurt me so badly. And I found a hard time finding another job. I would go on interviews and wouldn't get no callbacks or nothing. And that bothered me for a long time. But now I'm starting to understand that maybe the Most High is taking me out from the corporate world, from what's about to come.
There you go, Bees.
With these, you have to. Now people are taking chips. You have to have a chip just to work.
Yep, that's true. That's true.
I don't want that. So now I'm starting to come to some understanding as to why the Most High may have taken me out of the corporate world.
Kathy, y'all said her too.
Mm-hmm. I saw that. And this just occurred to me a couple of days ago. I was doing some studying. And she said, bro, I understand. And they started talking about the chip. And I also heard, I think it was Michael Israel, the same guy. Sometimes he can make some good points. He was saying how the Most High had allowed him to take his wife out of the corporate world. So that struck something in me. And I'm like, well, maybe this is why, maybe I'm where I'm supposed to be. Yep. You know what I'm saying?
Yep. He looking out for you. He just ordering your steps ahead of time.
Yes, he's conditioning me. That's what I think.
Yep. Yep.
That's exactly what I think.
And he wants you to know that he got you. That you know, even though you don't have a job, you still gonna be okay. You and Jude.
Right. Because let me tell y'all something it's kind of funny now, but it's not really funny. But it was one point where I thought that we was gonna lose this apartment, right, where I live at. And so I called my daughter all the way from North Carolina to come and get my stuff. This was 7 months ago. She came and packed up all my stuff, like my lamps and a lot of my kitchen stuff and one of my TVs and my video console and all this stuff. And this was 7 months ago.
Y'all still chillaxing.
And we still here.
And y'all still chillaxing. Now, what that tell you? That God
apartment got a little empty, but we still here.
But God got your back. Hey, a little empty, but you still have a roof over your head.
Still here.
You still got your health. You got your health and your strength. You still in your right mind, Jews in his right mind.
And you know what? You know what's the funny thing about it is before we got this apartment, we had been homeless for like a year. And there was I just didn't see where else we were going to go, because we was living with a friend of ours, and I did not see where we was going to go. Lord, where we go, because every apartment that we applied to, we weren't eligible. So it was always something wrong, not enough money, or something to that effect. So when we got this apartment, I knew that it was the Most High that gave us this apartment.
Definitely. Man, I'm telling you, boy, it's just giving me the chills, man, because
I knew that it was the Most High that gave us this apartment, but man, I didn't have enough faith in him to believe that he was gonna keep us through.
And that's good that you being honest. Like, at least you can be honest,
Yes.
Some people just be lying. I knew it. I had to. My faith. At least you being honest.
I didn't have enough faith. When we first moved here, there was a person that next door, across the hall, on their door, they had a sign that said, God did not bring me this far to leave me, or something to that effect. And that's when I knew. I was like, the Lord gave us this apartment.
Oh, he most definitely did, B, because like you just said, y'all been there 7 months after.
Right.
Man, I'm telling you, man, God is good in all his ways. He is awesome in all his ways. His ways are hard to find out. That's why I say, man, we cannot put in words or reckon back unto him in words how awesome he truly is.
Right. And so I think about how I jumped the gun, gave away all my stuff, my stuff that my husband worked hard for, that he brought into this apartment to make it look nice. I thought we was going to lose this apartment. And I called my daughter to get all my stuff without even my husband's consent. My husband came home. He was like, what the hell? And so every time I think about that, I feel like embarrassed a little bit that I did that. Every time I go walk through my living room and I don't see the nice lamps that my husband placed in there, I think about what I did, that little faith that I did not have. I didn't have any faith in God to keep us in this place.
I got you.
You know what I'm saying? So I had to, just sit back and look at myself and think about what I was doing. I overstepped my husband He didn't say not to do it, but he didn't say to do it either. But I overstepped him and went on and did it anyway. And now all my stuff is gone. But hey, you live and learn, right?
Yep, that's true. You live and you learn, because I guarantee you, after that situation, I guarantee you that you'll never doubt your power again.
Oh no. In fact, it's kind of strengthened me in a way when it comes to faith. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
Now I don't worry about it because I know, you know what I'm saying, that the Most High is going to take care of it. The Most High is going to take care of me. As long as I keep doing what I'm doing and keep studying and show myself approved unto Him and keep fellowshipping and keep doing what I'm doing and keep seeking, most importantly, to keep seeking Him, I ain't gonna worry about nothing.
I know that's right. I know that's right, man. Man, that's a hell of a testimony right there, boy. Because
I'm telling you, God is good. The Most High He is awesome.
It gave me the chills, man. I ain't gonna even lie, because that's amazing, man.
Yeah.
You know.
Yeah. And look, I was going through stuff and didn't even have to go through it. Putting myself through stuff and didn't even have to put myself through stuff. But all because of my lack of faith in the Most High. And the one that I'm supposed to be serving and loving and worshiping and praising. I didn't have no faith. None.
And the Most High is more pleased with the fact that you honest. But you have so many people lying about how much faith they got with their lips. But when it's
all in the church talking about they got faith and they love God. Yeah, right.
But when it's time to put it to action, they know where to be found. So you know, that's just amazing how you was able to be honest like that.
Yeah. I mean, I can be honest with, you know, I feel like I can tell y'all anything. And I don't even know y'all from Adam or Eve. But I feel like that I can call y'all up and tell y'all anything. And
one thing I can say, we all have tested each other's spirit for the time that we have been around each other. And one thing I can say about each and every one of y'all, we don't got no dog in this fight when it comes to being arrogant towards one another.
Right.
When it comes to being mean towards one another or disrespectful. Right. Ever since we've been around each other, we have all had the utmost respect for each and every one of the family that's here. You know, and those who are not here, we all conduct ourselves as we should. So, you know, if any one of y'all want to reach out to me, whatever y'all may be going through, you just want to talk, I'm here for y'all. So I just wanted to,
and likewise,
you know,
and likewise,
that's what we supposed to do, bear each other's burden. You know, that's what the Bible say, bear each other's burden. So, you know,
because like you said, KJudah, the times that we have not been talking, I have been seeking to fellowship with other people. And like you said, I would go into a chat room, shalom family, hey, how's everybody doing? And nobody say a daggone thing. The chat room be full. Everybody speaking to everybody else. But for some reason, when I get up and they say, Shabbat Shalom, ain't nobody saying nothing. I'm like, okay, cool.
me and Kathy Yah was just talking about this. Me and my sister was just discussing this, how Israel, they click up. And if they don't know you, they would not talk to you. But see, that's why I'm so thankful to y'all. Y'all don't understand. When we used to go live, it would be people come in the chat box we did not know, and we would Shabbat Shalom them.
Right.
We would call a name out. You know, let them know, thank you for coming through. You know, happy for you to be here. You know, that's why I thank God, because all of us, our spirits are different. I just went in the brother chat and I was like, how y'all doing, family? Shabbat Shalom. And nobody wouldn't say nothing. They would not speak. And I was like, wow, I mean, I don't understand why Israel do this. If they don't know you, they would not talk to you. But if they know you, they would talk to you. And I don't think that's right that we do that as a people. You're supposed to speak to all your brothers and sisters when they say Shabbat Shalom to you. whatever chat you may go through, you should be able to talk to any one of your brothers and sisters.
Right.
That's not the case though.
But I bet if I had put something up in there foolish, if I had posted a foolish picture or something like that, everybody would have been talking to me.
Oh yeah. You would have got your response then. Oh, who is this coming in this chat, putting this foolishness? Oh, okay. So I got to do all that for y'all to, for y'all to speak.
Yep. Hey, honey.
No.
Say hi to everybody. We got Eve. We got Kathy, y'all. We got Nick, y'all.
Y'all was in my dreams.
We was in your dreams. Well, I told you.
I was dreaming anyway.
Told you I was trying to get in touch with KJudah. Trying to get some live, something going on, because we got to keep spreading this good old word. Shoot.
But at the end of the day, dog, this is a blessing. I thank the Most High for this fellowship, because now, we can fellowship like we used to.
Yep.
Because it's so much going on in the world. And now, Bees, Eve, Kathy, Nick, because Nick gonna have her baby, so she might be on might be on bed rest.
What is this gonna be, her second one?
Nick, number 3, right?
I know she ready. Woo! Sometimes I think I still want a baby, but I can just hold one, and then that'll, get that thought out of me. Seriously.
I feel you.
Seriously.
Kathy, y'all just left off, Nick. She was up here chopping it up with us.
Yeah. Yeah.
Y'all know Eve real quiet, so.
Yeah. Eve gonna be the moderator.
Eve is sharp. Some of the stuff Eve be right. That's sharp, man.
What? Say that again?
I say she's sharp. Like some of the stuff she write.
Oh yeah.
Like some of the stuff she put together, yeah. Like she real sharp with the pen.
Oh, that's what's up. That's what's up.
Man, you want me to tell you who's sharp with that pen?
Who?
Iman.
Yeah,
I
bet.
She used to be a writer for some paper, she told me.
I used to write too. I need to get back into it. I used to write too, man. I need to get back into it. But I'm gonna have a spoken word section on my Spreaker show on my BuzzSweet radio platform.
Okay.
So I'm already sending out. I have that's your sister that has that poetry slam group, right?
Who?
Your sister. What's her name? What is your sister's name?
Which one?
You got about 50 of them. The one that got the poetry slam group on Facebook.
I don't know.
The one that joined our BuzzSweet radio group.
Baby.
Well, anyway.
Who?
Yeah. She. Well, maybe not her then. One of your sisters.
Do you still do your BeeSparrow on Spreaker in the morning? Bees.
Huh?
I say, I can hear you. Do you still do your BeeSparrow in the morning on Spreaker?
That's what I was saying. I don't really get on in the mornings anymore like I used to. Like I used to get on like 4 o'clock in the morning, from 4 to like 10 o'clock. But that was when I was with MCDE. I'm not with them anymore.
Okay.
Yeah, I'm not down with Spouter and them anymore. So
okay.
I still talk to them and everything. I still go in there, go to their shows sometimes. But I had to do my own thing.
I feel you. I feel you.
But yeah, we still Julius did a show yesterday. I think I did one yesterday too. And then we got another DJ from my hometown that come on and do shows too. Psycho.
Oh yeah, Psycho. So I can still find you on the same just your BeeSparrow page.
It's I'm gonna have to send you the link. It's the BuzzTweet Radio.
Okay, BuzzTweet.
You can. I changed it to BuzzTweet Radio with 3 Z's.
Okay, so
3 Z's. It's not BeeSparrow anymore. It's BuzzTweet Radio.
Oh, she said number 3, Bees. Nick, y'all said number 3. It's gonna be our third one.
Oh, okay, Nick. I know that's right.
Kathy, your phone good now? Nick, won't you come up before you had a baby? Because we ain't gonna be able to hear from you for a little while. So won't you just come on up and chop it up?
Kathy, y'all, I have buffering issues too, though, but mine haven't buffed yet. So you said you buffering, mine might be next. So y'all, if it start buffering, y'all just bear with me.
Oh yeah, we're gonna bear with you. You already know how we do it. Man, Nick the one need to come up so we could just hear her for a little bit, because
I know, right? I put the link in there.
We won't be able to talk to her after she had a baby for a little while.
And then what about what's the white kid name that Yoshi?
Man, I haven't heard from Yoshi in a while. I checked on him not too long ago, but I haven't heard from him in a while. I see, that's what I'm saying. Like, because I wasn't able to go live, I haven't heard from a lot of people.
And what's her name?
I'm still only connected with y'all, but like as far as people outside of our little, family,
what about Deneen?
Oh yeah, Ema still talk to her.
Oh, okay.
But as far as the chat box go, since they got rid of it, I haven't heard from her. But sometimes she come on my videos after watching them.
Okay.
How you doing, twin? And I ask her how she doing, and how everything going, because she had got in a bad car wreck.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, somebody had hit her and kept going and totaled her car out.
Oh, well, I'm glad she all right.
Oh yeah. She said she good though.
Okay, cool.
She say, "Hey, Kathy, y'all, sis, that better not be a Cricket or a Boost mobile phone."
Ain't we with Boost? Who we with? T-Mobile.
I think she said that because Kathy, y'all phone had got a little hot when she was on the live. She had to get off.
People be going on the Android phones. I love my little Android phone. Shoot.
All of them dumb. Ain't no smartness in none of them.
Yeah, for real, man. They be putting all these titles on these phones, man.
Anytime you type one thing and hit it and it seeing something else.
You feel me? And as long as it can ring and you can talk, man, a phone is a phone to me.
Whoa. Ooh, I almost fell off the bed.
Hey, Bees. What's the latest news on anything else that you've been hearing in the news?
Well,
Trump.
I know they're trying to impeach Trump.
Yes.
They talking
about
it.
I'm still following the Epstein case.
I don't think they're gonna do anything to Trump.
I'm still following the Epstein case. I mean,
I read an article, well, not the whole article, but the post said, what if Trump decided not to leave? And he is the type of person that'll do something like that.
It seems like he's not trying to leave. He's
the type of person that if they can impeach him and he'd be like a little baby, I ain't going nowhere, and bolt himself to the White House.
I wouldn't be surprised.
He'll put the chains around there, but he won't put no lock up there talking about I ain't going nowhere.
I wouldn't be surprised.
He said if he get impeached, it's gonna be civil war. That's what he said.
Yes, that's what I was getting ready to say. Yes, he made me want to go get some training. I'm serious, KJudah. I thought about that. Man, but what about getting back to Amber Geiger, the girl. Remember we talking about the white girl that shot the black guy? The white cop that shot.
He got a slap on the wrist.
The guy that on the witness stand that witnessed against her, the neighbor, he was found dead in the parking lot the other day.
You know where they shot him at? You know where they shot him at, right?
In the mouth.
In the mouth. Now hold on. Ask yourself.
That's a message.
That's a message, huh? Stop talking. They shot him in the mouth and the heart.
That's a message.
That's a message.
They need to shoot that judge.
Man, that's sad.
We talked about her too.
No, but time out though. I would say this. I have never seen a judge get off the bench.
Nope.
And do what she.
Matter of fact, I ain't never seen no convicted person be able to walk away from the sheriff like that after they convicted to go hug somebody. They won't even let your family members come hug you.
Right.
After
They usually put them in handcuffs, right?
You can't even go near them. If they in police custody, you can't even go up there to them when they bring them in the courtroom. So how in the world they allow that man to go hug her, and then the judge came down and hug her?
And the cop.
The cop was fixing her hair.
Sure was.
The bailiff, combing her hair.
Yeah.
That goes to show you, man, that
that's that white privilege.
And when did the jury start giving you your sentencing? I thought the judge always gave the sentencing. The jury determine whether you were guilty or not guilty, and the judge be like, well, sentencing will be handed down such and such time. And the judge decide how many years. When the jury start deciding how many years?
I think that she just read it. The jury just read it.
No, they said the jury gave her 10 years.
Oh.
And I've never heard of the jury giving nobody 10. The jury can convict you, find you guilty or not guilty, but the judge is the one that gives you the years. So I don't understand why they saying the jury gave her 10 years.
Bees. Jews not lying, because did you hear what that black woman said who was one of the jurors? She said that she didn't even want to give her 10 years because she said, I'm like, what's wrong with this black woman? She's talking about she did not murder that man on purpose.
Right. And they was talking about how they felt like, what's his name? Boatram would have forgiven the man. How you know? How you know if they were saying that if Boatram had lived, they believed that he would have forgiven Amber and all this. How do they know that?
Yeah, true.
You don't know that.
That's why I keep trying to tell our people, you'll never get justice here, man.
And you know what? Our people need to learn the laws of this land.
But you know what, with that, you can learn the law that they got out here, but then when you go up there with it and throw it in their face,
try to change.
They throw another one out there.
There you go. I was just about
because we just invented it when you came in.
Right. That's right. I was just about to say I promise you. I was just about to say what Jews said, that they can you can learn the laws and they can change it the next day. So it really don't matter. You're never gonna
when you learn it, they'll throw something else in there.
But you know what?
You're right about that, but also, you know.
But you know what I believe?
The children are our future.
You made me forget. You made me forget just like that. No, I believe that we black people, we can shut this country down financially if we wanted to.
That's true. I mean, if we wanted to, but we don't.
I have always said
you
that.
You know where the problem lies in that?
Where? The support.
We are too, what's the word? Greedy.
Too greedy?
Right. I don't want you to have more than me.
That's right. I was just about to say, yep, that's true.
I don't see this how the white people do it. When they get up there in high power, they go get their brother. And they don't make the brother go through what they went through to get there. They go bring him straight on up top. We don't do that to each other because we got the attitude like, I ain't gonna bring him up here. He take over, you know, he get more than me.
True.
We don't think if you brought this brother up here and he get higher, he gonna bring you with him. You know, we don't think like that. We think, okay, I can't bring him up here with me because he gonna start making more than me, and I can't have that. You want them to stay down below the white man, but you up there in power where if he was up there with you, y'all can get some stuff done. But you don't want him up there because you don't want him to have more than you. It's what we've been taught throughout the years. That having more is what's up. And now it's a slave mentality. Because I believe before that we weren't like that. As far as, you know, I got all this, you can't have nothing.
We used to stick together. We used to stick together.
Just like look at the Mexicans. You get a Mexican household, you got 9 different families up in there. Yeah. Now, I used to work at a restaurant out to the mall. Them jokers used to come out there to the mall. You have 2 of the men. They in the grocery store now. You had 2 of the men buying all the food. You had 2 of the men buying all the beer that they're gonna have for that weekend, for that week. You had 2 of the men getting children clothes and diapers and stuff that needed like that. Then you had two getting all the household items. Then at the end of the day, everybody got money left out of their check.
Everybody pitched in.
Everybody pitched in. The rent paid, light bill paid.
That sound like the tithe.
It's like one. That's why you have so many of them with the women not working. You know, you have four families in the household. None of the women work. The women stay home. The men go out and work. The women take care of the children in the house.
Yep.
And it's a togetherness. We can't do that because if I find out you making more money than me, I'm gonna see what I can do to get up there with you, not to be with you, but to knock you down so I can be in your place.
Yep, that's true, man. We got that individual mentality.
Yeah, we ain't got enough people that won't.
Eve called the lady judge a coonette.
Yeah.
A coon. I ain't never heard that. A coonette. A female coon.
because she also was endorsed by the Dallas Police Department. Oh, so she got an agenda then. They gave her some money.
Look,
who?
She said that the judge was endorsed by the Dallas Police Department. Already set in motion.
Now,
so Amber must have been. She must have known Amber.
I wonder if she wasn't a police officer, would that judge had came down and
that's what I'm saying. She must have known her through the work.
But still, though,
the courts.
I just don't understand how in the world do you accidentally walk into somebody else's apartment and don't realize just as soon as you walk in there, don't realize this ain't my house.
Okay, let me tell them what I told you yesterday. Now, when we was living with our friend, when I was telling y'all we was homeless, we lived with my friend. She lived on the second floor. I accidentally went to the third floor where her apartment door, is. I thought that was her door. I tried to use the key to get in. So I'm not saying that doesn't happen, because it happened to me. I went to the wrong floor thinking that I was going into Stephanie's apartment.
Bees, but you ain't shooting about it though.
But my key didn't fit. That's what I'm saying. My key wouldn't fit in the door. So how did her key fit? Did he get up and he heard her fumbling with the door and he got up and opened the door and that's when she bam,
But if you on the first floor, you live on the second floor. How you go to the first floor and not know that you?
It must have been she lived on the second floor, he lived on the third floor, or he lived on the first floor. She lived.
If he lived on the first floor, there ain't no way she gonna think that she done went upstairs.
She lived on the second floor. I don't know.
You a police
I don't know
officer.
How that went. But
You a police officer, and your reasons are making you sound very dumb.
Well, I didn't follow the case, so I can't really say what happened. But
then she called her married lover and was talking about some SEX.
After shooting
the dude.
After shooting him, and didn't even call 911. Watch the man die. So, it's things like that where she shouldn't deserve any sympathy from that jugs and hugs and kisses.
Right. Right.
Now,
he probably could have been saved.
You feel me? So,
And then you got this other case where this man gets 45 years for killing a police dog.
Mm-hmm. A black man.
Then you got
45 years for killing a police dog.
Then you have that sister in Florida who fired warning shots, didn't shoot nobody, only warning shots, and got 20 years.
Right. And if I'm not mistaken, someone was robbing her house, right? Or somebody was trying to rob her or something. She was basically trying to defend herself. And instead of shooting at the person, she shot in the air, something like that.
And she received 20 years because it's a sister. That's what they do to our people. They railroad our people. That's why I'm trying to tell her we'll never get justice here, man.
And then they declare there's no white privilege here.
Wow. Well, we know that's not true.
Okay.
All the laws is made for them.
Right. So Nick, y'all say he was watching TV, eating ice cream. How did she get in the door? How did she get in the door?
Time out. I heard his door was kind of unlocked, right? That's what I heard, that she just walked through it like it was unlocked. That's what I heard. Oh, okay. Nick said the dude had the door unlocked.
But still, though, when you ain't you gonna be suspicious why your door unlocked?
Yeah, for real.
Well, that's probably when she drew her gun, when she realized
But
the door
still,
was unlocked.
I
would have looked at
You walked in this house, you can't tell that this is not your house. Even if y'all got the same furniture.
Fact.
It's something in your house that's different from that
smell, the scent. It's gonna cause you to look around or something.
Yeah.
And okay, you think you in your house, then you see somebody in there, you think somebody in your house. Why would they be sitting on the couch eating ice cream?
Well, people do it. People rob people's house and take naps.
But you're a police officer. Why you shoot first?
Yeah, that's what they do.
You was threatened by the spoon.
Saw that black skin.
No, he saw the spoon, baby. The man had eating cereal. He saw the spoon. They felt threatened.
Okay, Eve said this is what happened before the set trial. I believe a distraction away from the corrupt police department that allowed the defendant to erase phone messages and social media have her access to.
Make you think. Make you think.
It's just.
But guess what? If he would have shot her, he wouldn't have got no hugs.
Oh, he'd have been convicted. He wouldn't have been 2 years ago.
You think the judge would have got off the bench and gave him a Bible and gave him a hug? Absolutely not.
I had wondered did she hug the family, but I did read that she hugged the family first.
But they ain't show that on TV.
They didn't show that. But she shouldn't have been down there off that bench. She should have, if she wanted to get that girl a Bible, she should have waited to. She should have visited her in jail.
That slave
back there in her chambers. Once she done went back there and talked to her in her chambers.
That slave syndrome is real, man.
Ain't it though?
She
really looked like a real slave, straight slave. But she, woo. But
look like a man.
No, she don't. She just had a short haircut.
Looked like a he. Yes,
no,
she
did not.
Yes, she did.
She just had a. I knew she was a woman from when I saw it the first time.
She's a hard woman. True, usually ain't.
Anyway, but I'm glad the gang's all here.
And they think because we got a conviction, no, we didn't get a conviction.
10 years. I saw a post on Twitter where a girl said, I guess the crocodile tears didn't work this time. You got 10 years. I said, girl, bye. Them tears did work. 10 years is nothing.
You facing 5 to life.
She gonna do
murder. That was that's automatically death penalty right there.
She gonna do 3 years and get out.
3 years. That's it.
I noticed how I saw some of the clips when she was in the courtroom, when she was giving her testimony. It was almost as if she wanted people to feel sorry for her.
She did.
Like they wanted us to feel the sympathy for her. I mean, I do. I'm sorry. I do. I'm sorry. But if you do the crime, you got to do the time, boo. That ain't the time.
Now, if she got 10 years for stealing something out the store, yeah, then I feel sorry for her. You know, they railroad her.
Right.
You know, 10 years for stealing something.
White women tears.
You know, I feel sorry then, but you walked into a man's house and killed him in cold blood. Not in self-defense, in cold blood.
And watched him die.
And watch him die. And now you want somebody to feel sorry for you.
Sister Kathy, y'all, they need to package that.
What?
White women tears. They need to package that.
They need to
imagine if you buy some white women tears in the store. You get pulled over by the police.
And they help you get off.
Put them white women tears on, girl. What?
No, they gotta add the paint face and paint your hands. Because if you black,
tears, that's the power of the no. That's the power of the white women tears, boy. If a black woman has some white women tears, what?
It ain't gonna work. It ain't gonna work.
I'm telling you, white women tears work for anything.
white woman tears can't change that melody.
Yeah, Eve. Go ahead, Kate.
No. Eve said remove evidence from her apartment and did not test her until days later. There you go. They was trying to protect her, man. They didn't care about their brother being murdered.
10 years is nothing.
They didn't care about their brother being murdered. It was all to protect her. Look what they just did in that courtroom. Look what they just did in that courtroom, man. Everybody that was black gave her hugs and kisses, man.
So, Judah,
talk to me.
This is good. What about forgiveness?
I'm gonna just be real with you. The Bible says, there's a time for everything: time to love, time to hate, time to kill. I don't think there was a time for forgiveness at that moment. How you forgive somebody?
What about the 7 times 700? What was that Jesus said when the disciples asked him about forgiveness?
Yeah, but I don't know if he said if somebody get murdered though.
Yeah. So forgiveness ain't forgiveness then.
No. He said forgive, but he didn't specify. You know what? He just said if your brother offend you. He didn't say if your brother murder you now.
True. That's true.
So I don't want to put myself in the shoes of trying to, interpret God's mind on when it's the right time to forgive. But, I'm just saying the way she murdered him in cold blood, I just don't believe that she deserved that type of forgiveness at that moment. Maybe down the road, but they forgave her so fast though.
Yeah.
Okay, Bees, for instance, you remember when Dallin Roof murdered all the people in the church?
Uh-huh.
The next day, the black people was in the courtroom talking about we forgive you and we love you. I'm like, what?
Right.
What?
Right. And speaking of him, police took him to Burger King, got him something to eat.
And he say he'll do it again if he could. So do he deserve forgiveness? Absolutely not.
He don't have no remorse, so no.
There you go. Now,
and really, she don't deserve, even if she might act like she got remorse. No, I'm sorry.
Me too, man.
That's pure cold blood.
Isn't it weird that his door just so happened to be unlocked?
Well, maybe that's how he always sit. That ain't no coincidence. That's how he probably sitting there all the time with his door open like that.
It's kind of a weird factor in the whole story. It just so happened that this particular time, he happened to leave his door unlocked, and now he's dead.
No, it probably just so happened that this particular time she wants to enter his home. He probably always sit there with his door unlocked like that.
But that's what I'm saying. It's very odd. Thank you, Kathy. Y'all. It is very odd
that she wants to enter his home at this time. Ain't no telling how many times she don't walk in that building and walk past his open door, unlocked door, and went on to her apartment.
Was she drunk or anything?
Something had to be wrong with you. You don't know your
because I have heard of stories where people found somebody drunk in their house, and they found their neighbor in their house drunk. The person thought that it was their house. I've read stories of that.
That's a t-shirt, Eve. Weaponized tears, the average white woman. Wow. Weaponized tears, the average white woman.
Yeah.
That's a cold-blooded shirt right there. Boy, they see somebody wearing a shirt like that, man, they gonna call the police, because they call the police for anything.
No, all they gotta do is wear a Make America Great Again hat, and they'll leave them alone.
Like that. Hey, I don't know if y'all heard about this story. It was a white woman got pulled over by the police, and this woman was crying so hard. The police was like, no, calm down, man. We only kill niggers.
Right, yeah, I seen that.
Yep.
So told her, you all right, we only shoot black people.
Sure did. Yep. And got the audacity to wonder why we feel the way we feel. Now, I'm not saying that, in every case, black people should go around just hating all white people. But what I am saying, that it would behoove you, black people, do not mingle with these people. You don't got to hate somebody. Still don't mingle with them, though. Like, I don't go around saying I hate white people, but I don't mingle with them. I have never mingled with them.
I don't either. And not even at work. I don't like mingling with them Because in my mind and in my heart, they don't have anything good for me. They don't have nothing good for me. They don't have nothing good to say about me. They don't have no good advice to give me. They just don't have nothing good for me. So why would I want to be in the presence of somebody like that?
Because they want your ideas.
And have y'all been hearing lately about how they're trying to take our melanin?
Oh yeah, I've been heard about that. Yes, that's why a lot of our black people go missing. That's why I did the video about how they was trying to take they was kidnapping a lot of black women and trying to
right.
Hey,
they dumb. Don't they know that if they had the melanin, they gonna come out as a black person? They stupid. What they think they gonna get the melanin and still come out white?
Now they trying to shoot themselves up with the melanin. That's why they take. That's why
they gonna just prolong our race. What the world are they thinking?
That's why when a baby is born, they take the placenta, and they be doing their little experiment on our melanin. You know, a lot of our people go missing because they taking the organs, and I'm telling y'all, we living in some times where our people really need to be on guard at all times. And you know, if I was y'all, do not mingle with white people. Now, every time I pray, I always say, Father, all you ask me to do is teach the truth to whoever want to hear it. You never told me I had to mingle with these people, and I choose not to. I don't want to mingle with white people.
Right.
You know, if you respect me, I'm gonna respect you. You know, I'm not gonna go wrong. You know, talking about I hate you or none of that, but I only want to mingle with my own people because I feel comfortable with my own. Now, do you have to watch some of your own people? Yes, but I feel comfortable with my own. I do not trust white people. When they want to help me, I don't want their help because they always got an ulterior motive why they want to help you.
Yep. Check this out. I also read that in the LGBT, the community that we're not supposed to talk about, they a lot of reasons why a lot of the black women have been missing is because they are taking their wombs. Soon you will be hearing of them having babies.
I just did that.
What I read. If you hear of them having babies, don't be surprised because they think that that's why a lot of, especially black women, are being missing because they are taking the womb.
I just did a video about that not too long ago, Bees.
Oh, you did?
Hold on. Let me see. I think it was called when I was talking about how they taking the black woman's uterus.
I read that.
Oh, it's called this. It's called This is the Reason Why Black Women Are Missing Their Organs. And I showed in the video how they was taking the black woman uterus and try to you know, so other people can have children.
Yeah, for especially the LGBT community.
Yeah, because it was in DC that a lot of young women was coming up missing.
Yep. And remember, I told y'all the story about that Hawaiian looking dude that was storing blood up, was taking blood from black people, black homeless people, and storing their blood up in a vacant apartment.
Right in DC.
He was paying them, you know, $10 here, $20 there, $8 there, and he was keep their blood and store it up in a vacant apartment. Now we don't know. We haven't heard anything. Last thing I heard, I saw him walking out of DC Superior Court. He was actually running like he didn't want nobody to, you know, stop him or mess with him or nothing. And that's the last I heard of it. I have not heard anything else about that story. I need to look into that.
He's conducting his research now.
But let me go back to the chat room where we were talking about Amber, and I asked, was she drunk? Nick, y'all said she wasn't drunk. And Eve said they brought in the Texas version of stand your ground law, so there would be no grounds for appeal, so they could retry it in a rural, all-white county, claiming a poison jury pool and set her free. And y'all said they said she worked 14-hour shifts. But Eve said they said that to make people feel like she made a mistake because she was too tired, that she went to the wrong apartment and felt it was justified.
Wow.
Man.
How is that justifiable? That's not justifiable.
Told y'all E be writing that good stuff, man. E be putting stuff together good.
That's saying it's okay if you're a white person and you tired, you can kill a black man sitting on his couch, but you got to make sure they're eating ice cream. If they ain't eating ice cream, don't shoot.
In the TV.
Yeah, the TV got to be on. They got to be eating ice cream.
Butter pecan.
Yes. That.
Butter pecan.
That might be why she shot him. He won't eat butter pecan.
No, what kind is that? No. Stop it.
If I was eating that cookie and cream, that interracial ice cream.
Y'all stop.
As long as it want the 10 Root Sunday. That's my favorite.
Can y'all stop?
Because of Perline.
But
all right, Bees, I'm done.
It was
I just ain't seen y'all in a while. I'm just happy. It's kind of crazy though. Even though we haven't been live, we still been talking all the time though. On the back chat.
So if I go on YouTube, I got to shut everything else down. If I go on Facebook, I got to shut everything else down. Because something was wrong with my computer, but I think it's straight now. I think. Let me hush before it starts buffering.
Yeah, but
maybe you walked into the wrong computer.
Don't do that. Just finish what you're doing over there.
Shoes out the chain.
I'm just trying to figure out, you a police officer. You got a job that you have to, that's one of the key things that you have to do is pay attention to your surroundings.
Because Jethro Grills wasn't the shot first.
Jethro Grills would have known that wasn't his basement, even if the boat was down there. But you're a police officer. That's part of your training to know about your surroundings, not just what's in front of you. You're supposed to know what's on the side of you and everything. And you a police officer. You walk into a house. You supposed to know that that's not your house.
Well, that's what Eve said. She's kind of said she's a police officer. She should be used to those long hours. That racist heifer knew exactly what she was doing. She meant to kill that brother.
Yeah, she meant to kill him. You an officer, even if you tired, if you a police officer and you come into a situation where you feel like your life is threatened, that automatically is gonna knock that tiredness off. You're gonna get that little adrenaline. And now the boy that testified on behalf of both of them is dead. Somebody done came and killed him. And I pray, Lord, I pray. And that's another thing. Get him. Why they kill him? Yeah, evidently his testimony didn't work. Well, of course, she ain't get for 10 years. What did his testimony do? I don't know, but that's fishy too. So and why they wouldn't kill him for nothing?
And guess what? There won't be no justice.
They just dumb.
And he won't get no justice. Now, watch black people gonna say justice for him. Man, look, there's no justice, black people. You would never get justice here. And let me ask this: what do justice look like to you? Because y'all saying it's justice because she got 10 years. That ain't no justice.
Right. That show ain't not for no cold-blooded murder. That was cold-blooded.
She watched him die, Israel. She watched the man die. He probably was like, call 911, help me, or anything. She didn't do nothing. And
you a police officer. You are trained to perform CPR in cases like that. You are trained to keep things under wrap until EMS can get there. That's part of your training. Even if you was the one that did the shooting, you still trained to respond to that. So I don't see you didn't want that man to live. And you knew you weren't in your house. I don't care what you say.
Yeah. I wonder what was the community, the ratio? What was the ratio of the community like as far as the people.
Well, we know
citizens.
we know so far it was 2 blacks to 1 white. So we not knowing how many, what it was.
And he said he looked through his peephole and saw her walking back and forth on the phone, calling somebody, saying, "You need to get here quick. You need to get here," or something.
Not calling you a police officer, not calling the police. I just had a accidental shooting. You supposed to call the police right away.
Oh, that's sad, dog. How you
wanted to cover it up. That's what it was.
Murder somebody in cold blood like that, though, and watch that man die. And you in the courtroom. You in the courtroom. Come on, man.
You see what Eve said? She been living there 5 years.
Who the police?
Lord, you 5 years. You mean to tell me she still didn't know where the hell her apartment is?
Baby, our second week here, I walked in this apartment and knew where everything was. We ain't have much, but I still knew where everything was. That's the second week. She been there
5 years.
And ain't no telling how many times in that 5 years she have
something not right with this whole case, man. Straight up. Something not right with this whole case. Is all I can say. She's going to get out in 3. She's going to be right back on the force working for another police department. Going to get all her pension back, everything. Nick, yeah. Facts. Facts. They always feel like we should be in the projects. That's true. And that's why Israel, man, we have to wake up as a people. That's all I can say, man. We have to wake up as a people. Because if we continue to walk down the path that we walking down, it's going to be more of this, man. I mean, God is trying to give us a wake-up call. He's letting us know without a shadow of a doubt that, hey, Israel, you better turn to me and fast. Because it's going to get worse before it get better. These people about to bring the hammer down on our people. We ain't seen nothing yet, man. All these are examples of what they truly going to do. They're going to really be marching in the street like on that movie, The First Purge. You know, the last one they did when they went into the black communities and was trying to murder our people. That's going to really happen again, Israel. They are going to try to do that for real. They did not put that in that movie for no reason. They put that in there for a reason. Because they're going to try to do that. Where we live at, they're going to come. The militia. And try to murder our people. But that's why you got to have the whole arm on you. Keep these laws, statutes, and commandments. And keep faith in Yahshua HaMashiach. And God shall not allow anything to come upon you. That's not saying you're not going to go through anything. But God will protect you and keep the whole armor on every day. As soon as you leave your house, as soon as you wake up, open your eyes, you should be praying. Thanking God for another day, putting the whole armor on, praising him. Can y'all hear me? Because I don't know what happened to Bees. Can y'all hear me? Give me a 1 if y'all can hear me. Because I don't know what happened to Bees. Also, y'all can hear me. Hey, Bees, what happened? Because I'm still live. They say they can still hear me too, so I don't know what happened. It'll kick you off, Bees. Yeah, but I'm going to just hold it down for my sister until she come. But Israel, I'm telling you, get your house in order. These are the last days, and time is running out. We don't have a lot of time left. God is showing us all these signs of what's to come. So it would behoove you, Israel, to turn to the Most High Yah, keep these laws, statutes, and commandments, and have faith in Yahshua HaMashiach, and walk with your brothers and sisters according to the spirit and not the flesh. Because we playing too many games in this walk. And don't y'all know a lot of our people are dying in this walk? Because God is cleaning house. Didn't he tell us he gonna deal with his house first? Start at my house. Start at my sanctuary. Who is his sanctuary? You, Israel. He's gonna start with us first to purge us. Because a lot of our people are not doing right. So God is gonna purge our people, that he may only save those who gonna hearken to his voice. No, bees. I don't even see your picture anymore. Eve said they backed out, too afraid for their lives. He tried to do what was right and ended up getting killed for it. And not only that, the Gene family crapped on his testimony by forgiveness and hugs. But that slave syndrome is real among us as a people. That's one thing I can say. We really do have mental illness, Israel. We really do have mental. I mean, somebody could come in the house and murder our whole family, and we'll go to court the next day and say, I love you and I forgive you. God told us it's a time for everything under the sun. How you know that that's the time right then and there to be saying you forgive a person? You got to ask the Most High for that type of guidance. If somebody murdered my whole family, my mother, my sisters, I'm not going to the courtroom the next day saying I forgive you. It's just not going to happen.
Okay.
It's not going to happen.
Why is it still live? Can I get back into that one?
Bees.
Oh, you can hear me?
Yeah, I can hear you.
Oh.
Kick you off. I'm just trying to let you know, Israel, that you got to ask the Most High for that type of guy. How do you know when it's time to hate, when it's time to love, when it's time to forgive, when it's time to keep? You do not know that on your own. You cannot order your own steps. You must ask for guidance for that type of mentality. Because somebody can say, we should hate all white people right now. How you know it's a time for that? Lord say, Israel, you is his battle axe. He gonna use you as his weapons of war.
So hello,
KJudah.
Yeah. I'm sorry to cut you off, brother, but
no, you good.
Y'all was talking the whole time I was off?
Yeah.
Oh, that's what's up.
I was holding it down for you.
That's what's up. Because it kicked me off this time. You know, the first time it kicked you off.
Now, I was just asking a question that, how do we know when it's a time to love, when it's a time to hate, when it's a time to forgive, when it's a time to kill? I was saying that you got to ask the Most High for that type of guidance, because we cannot concoct it in our own mind that, oh, now this is a time to kill right here. Oh, now this is a time to hate right here. We don't know that. So when you ask me, do I think that she deserves forgiveness? I would be being fake and lying if I say, yeah. I don't know. Like right now, it's not the time to be forgiving her. Because she's going to do 3 years. She's going to get out and she's going to go get another job with a pension, her vacation.
Right.
And I also heard that the man that she was sleeping with, he also killed somebody black before.
That's why she called him.
And that's why she called.
I need like you. You got to help me.
I'm telling you, Israel. I'm telling you, family. This is not the time to be trying to love everybody. This is the time to love yourself, man. Gather with your own people. Now, did the Most High say that if the other nations accept his word and keep it just like Israel, they will be accepted? He did say that. But I am telling you, love yourself first before trying to love other people. That's what's wrong with We love everybody else, but
Right.
we hate each other though.
Right.
You'll help everybody else get them hugs and kisses. You'll let a white man walk down the neighborhood in where you say that nobody can come, but when I come in there, hey, where you
Right.
from? But
Right.
the white man, you move out the sidewalk, let the man pass through.
Yep.
But if I come there though, hey, where you from, bro? Who you know around here?
You're absolutely right.
It's sad.
Absolutely, it's sad.
You see the white man, you running high.
You running high. You'll blow
Or
my
like you
brain
said,
out.
you move out the way and let him get past. Let him walk past. You don't ask him where he from.
And you protecting a hood that don't even care about you.
Don't even care about you, man.
You don't own nothing there.
My thing, right? Ain't got a pot to piss in, but that's your hood. That's your block.
You don't even own them shoes on your feet because your boy gave them to you.
You know what?
What?
Go on with yourself. Go on with yourself.
I'm telling you.
It's so sad that, man, black men will blow their brother brains out over a color.
Yeah.
Why you
Over
got
a
on
woman.
that blue
color.
shirt?
Over a woman, a color, a tennis shoe. I have a cousin
A color
that got his foot shot off because he stepped on somebody's shoe in the club.
A color that you gonna protect and kill for, but when you go to prison, you gonna either wear brown, green,
or orange,
or black and white, or orange.
Yeah.
You ain't gonna be in no red or no blue.
Oh, they gonna still find a way. They're gonna have a blue or red scarf in there. So
they ban that stuff like that. Especially if you're a known gang member, you're not allowed to wear anything affiliated with your gang stuff.
Oh,
that's right.
Should have done that a long time ago.
I mean, but it don't do no good though. They'll still find a way to show some kind of signal to the others that I'm a blood.
Yeah,
man, you'd be surprised at how smart the inmates are.
They could be running 500.
Man, companies. What you talking about? If they would take that criminal mind and use it for good, shoot.
Hey, K Judah.
Wow, you see what E wrote? Wow. She said, Eve said you have white men here on YouTube saying that they could not forgive no one that killed their loved ones in cold blood on purpose. And I don't blame them.
But they expect us to do it.
Yep, but then she said, but us Negroes do not seem to comprehend nothing. Man. What you was about to say, Bees?
I forgot. Oh, remember I was telling you I saw the video about the man that searched for the 12 tribes that tried to find it. He even found a tribe that said they were from I forgot which tribe they said they were from, but they ate pork. And he said their reason for eating pork is they mixed something in the pork, it's like mud. It's like a rock or something and they make mud and they put it into pork to remind themselves that they're not supposed to be eating it.
Huh?
To remind themselves that God said not to eat it.
Why not just don't eat it and that will remind you?
Thank you.
Them niggas love chicken.
Israel, can we please wake up, man? Look, people stealing our nationality. I mean,
everybody is claiming to be the chosen ones of the Most High. It made me just want to sit back and just, like I told Kathy y'all earlier, I just want to sit back and watch everything unfurl.
But if they really knew what the true children of the Most High have to go through, they wouldn't want to be.
That's true.
They wouldn't be trying to say, I'm them. No.
Yep.
I ain't even think about it like that.
Yeah.
Me neither, because they're only doing that because they don't have to go through it.
Right.
I mean, eating the pork because to remind them not to eat it.
And they sprinkle some grit up there.
It's like mud. I think you fell asleep.
I was hearing them.
It was like dirt that they put into it and they mix it in with the pork. I'm like, Jesus, help us all, God. That right there made me just wanted to say, you know what? That made me. People think they know, and they don't know nothing. We don't know a thing.
Maybe that's what maybe that's what turned them white. You know, they left black and came back white.
No,
maybe that's what did it. It's that grit they mixed with the pork.
They were like,
that's why they turned white, baby.
They were a light skinned. They were light skinned.
They was close. They were getting there, and that dirt just took them to the promised land.
Don't do that.
I'm trying to figure it out just like you. I'm just saying, you know, you got to throw everything. You got to throw everything out there to see what sounds right. You know, you throw everything out there, something gonna hit you right in the head. Pow! That's it. Okay.
You have
that's how they turn white.
You have two groups of people that's claiming to be the Jews. You have two groups. The first group is Esau, and the second group are the Gentiles. That's why they call themselves Ashkenazi Jews or the Khazars. Right. So while they going around trying to gather all these people up, talking about they the Israelites, no.
Right.
The Gentiles converted to Judaism in 740 AD, and Esau took the land after 70 AD. Because when you read the book of Obadiah, God told Esau, you should not have moved into my people's gates in a time of their destruction. So Esau claiming our nationality and the Gentiles claiming our nationality, but based on their skin color, you cannot judge them based off them being white. Because there are two type of Jews who are claiming to be Israel, which is the Edomites and the children of Japhet. And everybody else just can convert into it. Like you got all these people talking about they Jews. Every time you see somebody, they talk about, I'm Jewish. I'm a Jew. I'm a Jew.
Right.
It's 12 tribes, but everybody say they're a Jew.
Right.
You know?
So we need to start asking from which tribe are you from?
All they're gonna do is say I'm a Jew. Or I'm Jewish.
They gonna know what you're talking about. Tribe.
Which corner of the earth was your ancestors shipped to?
You feel me?
That's what I asked them. Like, what cargo ship did your ancestors where? And they can't say nothing.
They're gonna say love boat.
What curses are they going through?
Right.
Who hate them?
Right.
Now, now hold up, because Esau is hated second to us. First is us, then it's Esau. Everybody hate Esau. Because God said,
what trend have you set lately in this world? Because you know, black people trendsetters. We set trends in this joint.
We do set trends.
Everybody want to be black but white, but black people. You heard me. Everybody wants to be black except for black people.
Everybody want our nationality besides us.
But like Jules said, they don't want to live it though.
Yep, they don't want to live it.
They just want to get it handed to them or take it.
They want to take it. They taking it.
And Esau have taken it. Esau have taken it. That's why they know how to do everything like us in the land.
Okay, who is Esau?
Esau is the ones claiming to be the Jews, but because it
the Anunnaki Jews?
No, that's the Gentiles. So based on skin color, you cannot determine it. So you would have to ask them in the land. Like say if you went to Israel, right?
Mm-hmm.
You would have to ask them, hey, where you come from? And if they say, oh, I'm from Russia, okay, you know that's a Gentile claiming to be a Jew. Let's say you go to the land and one say, oh, I'm Esau, okay, you know that's an Edomite claiming to be a Jew, because a lot of our people look at their skin color and say Esau is the whole white race. That is not true. It's no different than calling all of us African, and we know that's not true.
Right.
You cannot put 100 black people in a room and say we all African. You would have to ask that 100 black people, where do they come from? You would have to ask 100 white people where your origin go back to. They lumping all white people up together, and you can't do that.
Remember I don't know where this verse is. Oh, I think it's in Deuteronomy where it says and I don't know where it says you will be sold unto slavery, but no one will buy you.
Oh, that's in Deuteronomy 28.
That has not been that prophecy has not been fulfilled yet, right?
No, because everybody has tried and nobody has been able to do it, because when he said nobody should buy you, meaning nobody should redeem you out of this captivity. And even though Martin Luther King, Marcus Garvey, the Black Panther, many people have tried and they have all failed.
Oh, okay. I see what
know?
that's saying. Okay.
And then when he told us you should not see it again, he was talking about we should never see our homeland again. And that is true, because he told us not to go back to that land. But you have a lot of people moving back to Israel, but they don't understand that the women gonna be ravished. Like it's gonna be bad in that land.
That's funny that you said that, because that was in that video that I watched. That was his purpose of gathering or looking for the lost tribes, because he, in his mind, he said that once we get all the tribes back to Israel, then it's gonna be on and popping. That's when the Messiah is coming back. That was his thing.
Yeah, but see, he don't understand what he's talking about, because first of all, the Messiah would not return until after the tribulation. So that means that this whole world will have went through straight hell. And immediately after the tribulation, then you should see the sign of the Son of Man coming in the clouds.
Because we haven't even gone through half of what's about to happen.
You feel me? So, and then even when you do see the sign of the Son of Man, Christ will not immediately come right down to the earth. That's why the Bible say every eye and knee shall see him, because he's just gonna be sitting in heaven. Then he's gonna start to make his descent. So yeah, I mean, it's a lot that has to be fulfilled before he do that. He's still trying to gather Negroes up, and they don't want to be gathered. You know what I'm saying? He's still trying to let Negroes know, hey, turn to me, hearken to my voice.
What are they talking about?
And they still won't listen.
Dying of skin cancer at rapid rates. They backed out, too afraid of.
Oh yeah, she talking about the fake Jews in the land, how they claim to be the Jews, but they getting skin cancer in the land though.
Oh, okay.
Because black people, we get vitamin D from the sun.
Absolutely.
And the sun rise from the east.
It complements our melanin.
You feel me? The Most High knew what he was doing when he created us.
I'm trying to tell you.
This beautiful hair, this skin. I mean, just the way he created us is amazing.
I love my skin.
Why you think they want it?
I love my skin.
That's right, Joe.
Why you think they want it?
I love my skin. I don't know what's wrong with them. They crazy as hell if they think that something is wrong with my skin. You got to be kidding me.
It is something wrong with it.
Look at my picture. My skin is smooth. I'm 51.
It is.
No wrinkles.
Oh, I get it.
Nope.
You know what I'm saying?
You 51.
I am 50. I'm 52.
Oh.
Well, how old am I?
I don't know.
See, I lost count after 50. I'm either 51 or 52. But look at my skin. You know what I'm saying? I love my skin. What is your problem? What is it about my skin that you don't like? Because I'm popping over here. Look at this melanin popping.
Like Jews say, they don't have it. That's what's wrong.
That's what I can't wait to tell somebody that. This melanin over here popping. I don't know what you're talking about. Look at this. All praises to the Most High.
And that's why when I go out in the sun, I just go out there and just stand in it.
Bask in it.
Just make them mad. Just make them mad while they running in the house with balls all on their body. I'm just standing in it.
But they run in the house and get in a tanning bed.
Right.
I know, right?
Do.
And that's crazy. I mean, be tanning their body, looking orange, looking like Trump.
No, don't nobody look like him. You think about who else have you seen that look as orange as him? I ain't never seen nobody look as orange as him.
Nobody look orange as him though.
That joker look like a pure orange.
Yeah, well, like I said, he said if he get impeached, it's gonna be civil war. So he not gonna get impeached though. Like, come on.
Hey, I won't believe it until I see it.
Well, when you watch The Simpsons, they did have him in the casket, and you know they always predicting stuff.
Huh?
The Simpsons, yeah.
Yeah,
They
they had
put stuff on the Simpsons that
I would say I don't watch
that either happened already or going to happen.
I've heard that. I've seen that video, but I loathe the Simpsons. I'm sorry.
They be they have a lot of predictions on their bees.
Yeah.
Yeah. But speaking of predictions, I like that video you did on Black Lightning. That's my show right there. It starts back in October.
Yes.
I mean, on the 8th, in 2 days.
My whole family watched that show.
Yes. That's my show.
Everybody
remember, the dude is from Living Single. The dude that played the dude that played
Black Lightning.
That was Beyonce.
Yes, he is
Scooter. His name was Scooter on Living Single.
The only thing I don't like about the show is you already know, bees. Like some of that stuff they be showing, I'm like, come on.
Yeah.
Every time you have a positive black show, they gotta throw some wrinkles in there.
Yeah, of course.
But the show is letting our people know who we are. The show is letting us know that we really have that power with the Most High. We just have to tap into it.
Yeah. I really am surprised that I am surprised that it has lasted this long.
It's really a good show.
That it has been picked up. I didn't think that people would like it. But apparently people do. So
yeah, for real.
I love it.
I'm talking about, man, I watched the whole first season.
Yeah.
I'm on the second season. I can't wait till they bring out the third season. I'm gonna always watch it.
That's October 8th.
The reason why I did that video, B, because a lot of our people don't know about that show because it's been under the radar.
It's on a network that it's on. A lot of people don't even know about the network. CW.
They made sure they put it on the network. Man, these people not slick, man. They put out people on these shows. They put them on networks. Once they build up the network, then they cancel the show.
Or either they'll put it on a network that charge, or you have to pay to see it. Because I think CW is a free channel. It's not on cable. It's a digital channel, like regular TV. You know what I'm saying?
Yep.
So, yeah, I like it.
Yeah, man, I was talking to Ema, and she was telling me when she was in the store and she was buying fruits that like after 1 or 2 days it went spoil. And she not lying about that, because I'm telling you, a lot of these produce today, man, after you buy that stuff 1 or 2 days, you gotta eat it like the same day.
Yeah.
You go in the kitchen, man, it's just spoil.
Yeah. Because they rushing production. Not letting it grow all the way like it's supposed to.
We have to start growing our own food, man. Even though nowadays the soil might be tampered with too.
Yep.
But my parents moved back to North Carolina. My brothers, they moved back to North Carolina. They got a garden, growing their own food. My daughter growing her own food. They moved back to North Carolina too. They ain't even from North Carolina.
That's what's up.
It's time for us to start learning how to grow our own foods too. It's about to go down.
Yep. Hey, Bees, it really is about to go down. I'm serious. It's about to go down, man. And if you like people can't see, and this is what I don't understand about our people. They know something not right. They know something, and they just do not care. They do not care, man.
He wrote it in our hearts, K Judah. He wrote it in our hearts.
I don't think they don't care. They just don't know what to do.
Now, Jules, I'm talking about the one when you trying to let them know, like, brother and sister, like, this is the way, like, this is the will of God. This is what he wants you to do, man. I ain't trying to hear that Bible, man.
Those the ones you tell them, and after that, if they don't heed to it, they on their own. But I'm talking about the ones that know that something needs to be done. They just don't know what.
I got you. Yeah, I got you.
Now, them ones that don't want to listen, then hey, that's the one that's gone.
I think I might fall under that category.
And a lot of them are calling themselves quotations in the air, Christians.
Oh yeah.
I mean, the ones that you tell them, trying to tell them the right way, they don't want to listen. They want to stick with what the white man taught them. You know, them.
Well, my father's sister, who is in her 70s, if not, she's late 60s. When I was in North Carolina over the Labor Day weekend, she said to me, now I ain't studying that stuff that everybody talking about, we Hebrews. I ain't got time for all that. They ain't studying that mess. So that told me right there that a lot of people are set in their ways.
That's one that's been brainwashed.
So,
and it's a lot of them like that.
A lot of them are set in their ways, and
they've been told one thing for so long that you come with something else, which is the truth. It ain't gonna buy it. They hooked on what was taught to them over the years.
Just like AB, just like that video with the little Asian dude in there putting the oil on the black people, they falling all out.
You know what, K Judah? That really pissed me off to the point of pissivity.
It's sad, man. It's sad.
That pissed me off. And they looked Nigerian too. I mean, not that matters, but that just pissed me off. That
boy say, Bees, that boy say, do you got 50 pesos?
Right.
And if not 50 pesos, give me 20 pesos. I'm like, man, this boy putting oil on them and they falling on the floor. What is going on in this time, man?
That's the church. That's the Christian church.
It's a business.
Yo, it's a business,
That's
man.
The Christian church. I got into a discussion about the Christian church with somebody on YouTube, and I thank God that I knew what I was talking about because they couldn't say nothing else. It was one of those conversations. They had to thank me for the conversation because they knew I knew what I was talking about.
That's right.
And it was about the 503, how you say it? 501c3 and the church. It came up, and I thank God that I was in a position to say what I knew about that because I had been studying it, and they couldn't say nothing. I was like, "Don't believe me? Go look it up. It's right here for you to look up yourself."
For real, go look it up.
I'm proud to call myself a Christian. I said, that's fine. It's because it's from Christ. I said, well, not the origins that I studied, that it had nothing to do with Christ, but if that's what you think, go ahead. But you want to look it up, look it up.
That's it. Yep.
It's because it got Christ at the beginning.
They think just because it got Christ in it, it's of Christ.
That was the plan. That was the plan. They think just putting the word in there, you know, that just putting the spelling in there makes it, you know, holy. No.
That Christianos or Christianos.
I don't even understand why anybody would want to.
That's Greek.
Would want to follow the same religion that some doggone men that's molesting little boys and getting away with it follows. I don't.
Hey, K Judah, speaking of that, I've been having some funny feelings about Paul the Apostle lately.
Talk to me.
I've realized that he didn't walk with Jesus literally. And I realized that he was Turkish, right?
Nuh-uh. He was a Hebrew Israelite from the tribe of Benjamin. He lived in Rome. He was a Roman citizen, but his nationality was a Hebrew Israelite from the tribe of Benjamin.
Mm-hmm. Okay, well that kind of changes things right there.
Because he actually said in Romans chapter 9, he said, have God cast away his people? He said, God forbid. I also am an Israelite of the tribe of Benjamin. So God has not cast away his people. Because he was letting it be known that if God
cast, how he know that he was from the tribe of Benjamin? I'm just curious. I have some suspicion about him. I don't know what it is.
At that time, Bees, all at that time, bees, all of them knew their nationality. See, when Christ was on the scene, our people knew who they were. Like they knew the Messiah was supposed to come. You know what I'm saying? But they did not believe Jesus was the Messiah. They knew one was supposed to come, but they did not believe who it was. So they all knew they was Jews, because at that time it was only 3 tribes, which was Judah, Benjamin, and Levi. But the 9 tribes, which consists of the northern kingdom, they the ones scattered out throughout Africa. So Mexicans, Hispanics, and those are not Israelites. The 9 tribes are scattered throughout Africa.
Mm-hmm.
And you got 3 tribes that were scattered through the 4 corners of the earth, which consists of Benjamin, Judah, and Levi. So 9 is in Africa, and 3 being scattered to the 4 corners of the earth. That make 12.
Mm.
Yeah, but Paul was an Israelite, and you know, some of the things he write are hard to be understood. You just have to, you know, put the precepts together, because Paul may say you don't have to keep the law, but then in another, he might say you got to keep the law. But
Right.
you got to find out what law is he talking about. You don't have to keep.
And there's also a verse, and I probably need to find it before I say it, but he refers to the gospel as his gospel. And that I was kind of like,
he probably said,
right.
Are you referring to when Paul say, follow me as I have followed Christ? Like when he makes statements like that?
I don't remember. I'll have to find the verse.
Okay.
And get back to that.
Yeah, a lot of people you know, be having an issue with Paul, but the only issue I had with his teachers is when he was saying we don't have to be circumcised, because you cannot circumvent the covenant that God gave to Abraham through circumcision, because that circumcision represents something, and what it represents is rolling away of the flesh. Why did God want every male child to be circumcised? Now watch this. Listen to this, family. Every male child had to be circumcised on the 8th day. When will the Most High Kingdom come down at New Jerusalem, the streets of gold? On the 8th day. Why did they have to cut the foreskin? Because you are rolling away.
I asked somebody what was the 8th day the other day in that chat room I was telling you about with that pompous. I'm sorry, I cut you off again. I gotta stop doing that.
No, you're okay.
I asked somebody about what was the 8th day the other day in this same chat room that I was just telling you about. Nobody answered me.
Because God do everything according to his purpose, Israel. So when you cut the foreskin, you roll away the flesh. In God's kingdom, it would be no more flesh and blood. So that's what circumcision represents. Circumcised of the heart and mind, and God is rolling away the flesh, and he made sure he told Abraham to do it on the 8th day. Because in Christ's kingdom, it will still be flesh and blood people being born. But in the Father's kingdom, everybody would be a spirit being. It will be no more flesh and blood. That's why it's called the 8th day.
And why he had to pick circumcision? Oh, God.
Don't question.
I'm just saying.
Because because listen, remember when Moses' wife got mad with him because he hadn't circumcised their son or something, and she did it herself.
Yeah, because
threw the meat at his feet.
Yeah, because God was about to kill Moses if his wife would have never did that.
But
he was about to kill Moses.
And I mean, it was just weird how she just all of a sudden, like, not all of a sudden, but it was weird how that story went down. Like, she was like, and I'm paraphrasing, like, I can't even remember how the story went, but all I know is that she circumcised their son. How she know how to do that?
You know, that's why I be trying to say our women are cold, man.
And was Moses circumcised?
Yeah, he was.
But didn't he know?
Yeah, but but see, Moses didn't want to do what God told him to do because he was trying to get Moses to return to Egypt, and Moses kept complaining. Oh, I can't do this job. Find somebody else to do it. And God got mad, and he told him to circumcise his son, and Moses didn't want to do it. He tried to run, and God was about to kill him. And if his wife would have never cut that foreskin, Moses wouldn't be here today.
Right. Okay, that's how it happened. Right.
He said Moses wouldn't be here.
Moses, he wouldn't, because God was about to tear that tail up. His wife saved his life.
Moses ain't here today.
Well, he is. KJudah.
He did. I heard you. I heard you.
Wait, hold on. He Moses here? Wait. I gotta go meet Moses.
Jews right though.
Meet Moses. Come on, let's go meet Moses.
4,000 years old, man.
Hey, that reminds me of the time when people are going to think that Jesus is here. And they're going to come tell you, he's back, y'all. Jesus back.
All right.
Tell you. Huh?
I'm about to read it to you right quick, Bees. About that 8th day. Because God made sure he outlined all the feast days to come right behind each other, because they all represent salvation. But let's see what he said about the last one, about the Feast of Tabernacle. He says, speak unto the children of Israel, saying, the 15th day of the 7th month should be the Feast of Tabernacles, for 7 days unto the Lord. On the first day should be an holy convocation. You should do no servile work therein. 7 days shall ye offer an offering made by fire unto the Lord. On the 8th day should be an holy convocation unto you, and you should offer an offering made by fire unto the Lord. It is a solemn assembly, and you should do no servile work therein. So on the Feast of Tabernacle was the only day that he ever mentioned a 8th day, because that is the Feast of Gathering. Feast of Tabernacle means the end gathering. He's going to gather us from all nations, and then we're going to be able to rule with him for 1,000 years. And then after the 1,000 years, that's when the Father's kingdom will come down on the 8th day. That's why Abraham circumcised on the 8th day, because it represents rolling back the flesh. So I hope that helps somebody, because God do everything in order. He don't do nothing by accident. Everything is in order the way God has it set up. All the feast days, the Sabbath day, the dietary law, everything is according to purpose. There's nothing in this Bible that's written that don't have a purpose. Every word, every dot, every tittle, every line has a purpose. You just have to know how to link it up.
KJudah.
Talk to me.
I'm sorry, I got cut off again. I missed that whole. You said you was getting ready to go to the you was getting ready to read it to me. I missed the whole thing.
Oh, okay. I'll read it again.
But tell me where you are, because my Bible is open. That's what I was trying to tell you before you got cut off.
I'm at Leviticus chapter 23 and verse 34.
Leviticus 23. Hold on.
And while you getting it, Bees, while you getting it, I will say this, that the Feast of Tabernacle means the end gathering. That's what it's called. Feast of Tabernacle means end gathering. God is going to gather us from all nations, and he's going to put us back in our own land, and Christ will rule on earth for 1,000 years.
Right.
Then after the 1,000 years is when the Father's kingdom come down on the 8th day. So let's see this last feast. Why is Feast of Tabernacle the last feast with the 8th day? Because that is when the Father will come down. All right, verse 34. Speak to the children of Israel, saying, the 15th day of the 7th month should be in Feast of Tabernacle for 7 days unto the Lord. On the first day should be in holy convocation. You should do no servile work therein. 7 days should ye offer an offering made by fire unto the Lord. On the 8th day should be in holy convocation unto you. You should offer an offering made by fire unto the Lord. It is a solemn assembly, and you should do no servile work therein. So there you go. This is the only feast that has the 8th day in it. Passover don't have the 8th day. Or the memorial blowing of trumpets don't have the 8th day. Day of Atonement don't have the 8th day. But the last feast of the Bible, the Feast of Tabernacle, has the 8th day, because that is when the Father will come down. That's why Abraham had to circumcise on the 8th day.
Mm-hmm. See?
So God do everything according to purpose and plan. Everything written in this Bible has a purpose. Every line, every dot, every tittle, it has a purpose.
I was getting ready to say it's odd that the 8th day came up, but it's really not, because I was wondering what that was.
That's the streets of gold, Israel. You know, them pearly gates. That's the Father's kingdom. You know, in Christ's kingdom, it will still be children being born. That's why Christ said the child should die at 100 years old. So that means when you're 100, you're still gonna be looking like a young child. He's gonna put long life back on the table. But in the Father's kingdom, it will be nobody being born. And that's why angels cannot have sex. Because if everybody's gonna be a spirit being in the Father's kingdom, and he said you cannot be married or given in marriage, how did angels come down and sleep with women?
Right.
They do not have sperm. Sperm bring forth children because there's blood compacted in it. So if angels don't have sperm, how are they breeding with women?
Yeah, I went all through that lesson today and took me some notes too, Hunty Child. Took my notes because I know I got a feeling I'm going to be confronted with this conversation again about the angels coming down and having sex with women.
Yeah, I think they get caught up on the word the Son of God. The sons of God, the sons of God.
Yes.
They don't understand that we can also be called the sons of God. Let's see. Let me go to John right quick.
Right, I have it right here. I took your note. I took notes off of your lesson.
I just want to read it for the audience. You know,
what was it? John 1:1?
Yeah, John chapter 1.
Do a Trump, won't you?
John 1.
You gonna say John first?
Uh-huh.
I tell you, boy, that man.
He's a clown.
A pure clown.
All right, this is John chapter 1. And I'm gonna put it in verse 12.
1:12.
John chapter 1 and verse 12. And it reads, but as many as received him, to them gave he power to become the sons of God, even to them that believed on his name. So the angels are not the only ones who could be called the sons of God. So when y'all read Genesis chapter 6, and it said the sons of God saw the daughters of men, you don't understand that the daughters of men was Cain's seed, because he was disinherited.
Right.
The sons of God was Seth's seed, because Adam had a son named Seth.
Right.
And when he was born, then men began to call on the name of the Lord. So they were called the sons of God, and Cain's seed was called the daughters of men. So God say the sons of God, which was Seth's seed, saw Cain, the women, because they looked good, and started to mate with them. And God did not want them to do that. So they did not bring forth giants from them mating with the daughters of men. The Bible can tell you that giants was already in the earth at that time.
Right. And then you brought up the subject about the mighty men and what that meant.
Yep. It just means warrior, you know, man of valor, you know, man who's a warrior. You know, David was a mighty man, a mighty warrior.
Right.
You know, a man who knew how to fight. So it's just saying,
Esau was too, wasn't he?
That'll make me a mighty man.
Wasn't Esau?
Yeah, he was a hunter. He was a mighty hunter.
That'll make me a mighty man.
What?
Because I can go with the best of them.
I believe you too, Bruce.
Oh, help this child. Help us, Lord. Help us.
But don't get me wrong. I'm not a fighter. I'm a lover. I'm not a fighter. I'm a lover. You gotta say that like Barry White. I'm not a fighter. I'm a lover.
I feel you, Juice. Yeah, but like, you know, all them questions, you know, you be asking me, you know, when you talk to other people. That's why I say everybody got their own doctrine in their mind of what they think the word of God is. But once you start cracking open the Bible, then they start realizing that the things that they say is not in the Bible.
Right.
You know, You can like all you have to do is say, well, can you give me the scripture that say that? Then you'll start to see them like, well, hold up, I don't know what the scripture is, but I know it's in there somewhere.
Now, if I didn't learn one thing from the church, I learned that is to always have scripture reference.
Yes, you have to.
I learned that from the church. If I ain't learned nothing else.
And that's why God, and that's why the Most High tell us to study to show ourselves approved. Approved for what? Approved for what? So when you talking to people, they can say, "Oh yeah, he learned." Like he know what he talking about.
Right.
And the traditional church take that verse and make you feel like, well, made me feel like I had to show myself approved to the church.
Because that's one of the first verses, if not the first, that they teach you when you go into leadership in the church. And you know what else they teach you in the church? When you go in as a leader, they teach you to hype the pastor up when he's on the pulpit. That's why when you go to the traditional church, notice how all the leaders be saying, amen, amen. Half the time they be saying amen to stuff and they ain't even really listening. It's true. It's just what the church as a leader. I know they taught that's what they told us. You have to hype your pastor up when he's on there preaching. Hype the pastor up, agree with him, say amen, and let the church know that the leaders, and I'm like, wow, this is a cult.
Yeah,
you got jokers sitting in there sleep, wake up in the middle of something like, amen, don't even know what they amen to.
Then they be running around the church just shouting and falling out on the ground and foaming at the mouth
and look, our last pastor, he said if you won't doing that, you won't get the Holy Ghost won't hitting you. You won't feeling, his sermon, which is understandable because his sermon was about his family, so you won't supposed to catch the Holy Ghost hearing about his family vacation.
It's true.
Oh man.
Somebody would have hit you when he told us the part about when his wife ran into the tree, but other than that, you ain't supposed to get the Holy Ghost hearing about his family vacation.
Man, church ain't nothing but a concert, man. You want to go to a free concert, go
business.
It ain't free.
Well, you're right. It costs money.
It ain't free.
It costs money to get in. Hey, it costs money to get in and money to get out.
Get out, yep. And now they done got some of them. You can't say, well, I ain't got no cash on me. They got an ATM machine in the church.
Did y'all hear what Creflo Dollar said?
What'd he say? Lord have mercy.
He said if his church members stop paying tithes, that he'll line them up in the front of the church and give all the deacons guns and shoot them with machine guns and go back and have service.
Now, come on now.
He said that the tithes is that important.
Did he say that in the church?
Yes.
Behind the pulpit?
Wow, in one of his sermons. That part of his sermon.
He said, Bees, he said that he'll put ATM machine. No, he said he'll put those monitors in the church. Like you walk through them things and they go beep, beep, beep.
Mm-hmm.
So he said he'll put them in the church, and when a person walks through it, it'll say crook, crook, crook. And then he'll line them up in front of the church.
See, he's funny.
He said he'll line
well, he better not walk through that in.
I know how, for real, because he the crook.
It might blow up.
That boy say that the machine will say crook, crook, crook. And then he'll line them up and bury them in front of the church after killing them and go back to have service.
And he's supposed to be a man of God.
People stupid.
What God?
They was in there laughing, Jews.
And he was serious. And I bet you he said that right before they passed the collection plate around. And then when he passed it around, well, we went up $10,000 this week.
That type of stuff they do really like that's scary though, because they don't fear God, man. And what he gonna do to men like that? A lake of fire for eternity?
They fear him. They fear him more than they fear God.
Yep.
So TD Jakes there's a bishop here in DC in Southeast, the hood, big church called the Temple of Praise. And somehow this bishop is in affiliation with TD Jakes. Okay, the bishop, his name is Staples, Bishop Glenn Staples, which was our pastor's pastor. Both pastors that we had in the past, they came out of that church. And yes, Kathy, y'all, there's a big ATM machine when you walk into the lobby of the church. There's one on each side, I think, if I'm not mistaken.
Yep.
ATM machine.
You cannot say I ain't got no cash on me.
This church is sitting smack in the hood.
They got ushers will lead you to the ATM machine. If they come around with a plate, you say I ain't got no cash on. They will lead you to the ATM machine.
It's smack in the hood of Southeast DC. Big church. ATMs all over the place.
It's crazy, man. I mean, just that.
Yep.
Come on, black people, like wake up.
This is and look, and then look at Kenneth Copeland though. Kenneth Copeland got his own land strip airport. He got his own hangar with about 12 planes in it, if not more. He got a what do you call it? The boat thing where you keep your boats under. That thingy, boats, all on his land.
Not boats.
Where he lives.
Yo ain't got no boats. He got yachts. He got no boats.
Well,
what you call him came out of his false doctrine though, Benny Hinn.
When?
He just did a video not too long ago saying that he would not teach prosperity doctrine no more. It's not the doctrine of God. He apologized to the people, you know.
Well, all right now. Well, then again, I don't know. I just don't trust him.
Yeah, I don't blame you. You know, but yeah, he came out of the lies that he was teaching.
And what about this guy, the black dude that they Stephen Darby?
Yeah, you talking about Darby?
Yeah, the guy he was preaching. He was actually preaching the Hebrew, about the black people coming up out of this African American stuff and started realizing that they were Hebrews. But then they said that he was kind of teaching prosperity in that too, and was making money off the people. And they found him dead or something like that.
He died all of a sudden.
Yeah, because Iman told me that he did not believe that we were the Hebrew Israelites. And I was like, what?
Oh, he didn't?
Yeah, Iman said that he always talked about the Hebrews, but did not believe we were the people. So Iman found that quite interesting that he was always talking about them, but he said it did not go back to us. And I was like, what?
But from what I was a little bit of teachings that, well, I guess you have to look at his whole video to.
He good though, like
yeah.
Like, he give a lot of good information, but when he got to talking about those black gatekeepers, I was like, oh yeah, he's a marked man.
And then he started talking about witches a lot in his shows, witches. And,
yeah, when he started exposing them black gatekeepers by name, I was like, oh yeah, they coming for him.
What are black gatekeepers?
That's like the black people of like Hollywood, the politicians, like the Al Sharptons, the Jesse Jacksons, all the soul out black leaders like the TD Jakes, Creflo Dollar, the Stevie Harvey, all these men, that's a part of the black boule. He was exposing that and calling their names out. And I said, man, this man is a marked man, man, because they don't want that type of information out.
Yeah, they say he had a heart attack or something like that. Wow, I'm telling you, boy, you got to be careful about this word. I'm telling you, got to be careful. That's why I had to shut up, because I thought I knew what I was talking about. And I realized I didn't know what I was talking about until I started studying, researching.
You got to be careful about the truth. You can give a word, but you got to be careful about the truth.
Yeah.
But that's what they traditionally are doing. They giving a word, but they ain't giving the truth.
I guess.
They want money.
I got to holler at Shebrew too. I got to get over there and check out some of her videos. I know she's just recently uploaded one. I don't know.
Yeah, I gotta do my part 9 later of my Bible series. It's gonna be about Meshach, Shadrach, and a bad Negro. I'm in a Benigo.
That's better than the other one, man.
A Billy Goat, yeah. That old man that used to come to church.
Yeah.
Shadrach, Meshach, and a Billy Goat. I don't even think he was saying Meshach. Okay.
Yeah, all the ones I be doing though, I just use them as examples for our people. You know, I just take somebody out the Bible and do it. You know, do it for like 20 minutes. You know, between 20 to 30 minutes, and you know, put a little music to it, and sometimes I do a little slideshow. You know,
but you know that's the only way to understand the Bible. You got to read more than one verse up in there.
Yeah, that's true.
And out of different books,
precept upon precept.
Yeah, because like I say it all the time, you can read one verse and not understand it, and to get further down in another book and read a verse, and that'll give you the understanding of the one you read in the past. You're like, oh, so that's why, yeah. So yeah,
that happened to me with Noah and his sons for a long time. I didn't understand why the two backed in and covered him up. But when I read in Leviticus, after reading that, the reason why it was because it was a curse to see your parents or your, nude, naked. But what I don't understand is why did Noah cuss the grandson and not the son that saw him naked? That's the question that should be asked.
Yeah.
Yeah, because he could have just easily cursed both.
Because he didn't cuss Ham. Ham is the one that saw him naked, right?
No, I don't know.
It was Ham. Ham was the one that saw him naked, but he didn't cuss Ham. He cussed his grandson, which was he cussed his son, which was Canaan.
You're right. Yep.
And I don't understand why.
Japheth and Shem walked backwards, but he cursed his grandson Canaan.
Now people try to make all kinds of excuses as to why Noah put the curse out there anyway. They try to say that Ham tried to molest Noah, or all kinds of stuff. Noah was drunk and all these kinds of stuff. But the reason why why the boys backed up and they didn't want to see their father naked, because that was an abomination. According to the book of Leviticus, you're not supposed to see your parents naked. But the question is, why did he curse
his
grandson and not the son?
Hey.
Oh,
who are that? Hey.
Hi, baby.
It's my little baby.
Oh. How old is the baby?
She about to be 3 October the 12th.
Oh, terrible twos.
And yeah, she is terrible.
Oh. I want a baby.
Hey, little one.
No, I don't.
Girl, you need to stop saying that.
She be saying the commandments.
Huh?
She be saying the 10 commandments.
I know that's right. I can't even say all the 10 commandments.
It'd be funny because when I'm praying towards the east, she be putting her hands up. I be rolling.
Oh.
Say hello. Oh, why you acting shy?
You should record her saying the 10 commandments.
You know what? Hey, I will one day.
Yeah.
Say hello.
How many babies you got, K Judah?
3.
Wow, y'all rolling, boy. Dang. And what do you have? All girls?
2 girls and my son 14, my daughter 12, and my little baby finna be 3.
Oh, you about to go into some teenagers.
Yeah.
You said your daughter is 14.
No, my son is.
Your son is 14.
Daughter 12.
And your daughter is 12. Lord, when your daughter turned 14, boy, I feel sorry for you.
Now, don't nobody want no problems with me.
You know, when girls turn 14, they start smelling themselves.
I might be a teacher of this word, but I'm still a father, so
I know that's right.
Don't nobody want no problem with me.
I know that's right, Kay.
I don't play when it comes to like I got 6 sisters, right?
Mm-hmm.
So when I was in school, man, didn't nobody play no games with me. All my sisters.
I know that's right. And Kathy Y'all, what does Kathy Y'all have? 2 girls?
Kathy Y'all have a daughter.
A daughter. And she says she have 3 or 2 and 1 on the way.
Oh no, that's Nit. That's Nit.
I mean, that's what I'm talking about, Nit.
Yeah, Nit have a little girl and a son. I think her son like around about 8. And she finna have another little girl, so she's gonna have 2 girls and a boy.
Oh, okay.
Kathy Y'all have a daughter.
And Eve have a daughter, right?
I think so.
Mm-hmm. I'm so glad my baby's grown and gone. Thank you, Lord. Thank you, Jesus. Hallelujah. Woo! Y'all don't understand. They grown and gone, hunty.
Yeah, my son like 6 feet.
Jesus.
That boy tall.
He play basketball?
Now he don't like basketball. I'll be teaching him how to box though.
Teach him how to box?
Yeah, I used to box.
I know that's right. Knock a nigga out. That ain't right.
I might be getting a little old, but you know what I'm saying, the hand's still there though.
So he taller than you now?
Way taller than me.
Dang, he just shot past you. I know you was woke up one day. What happened? You woke you woke up one day and you was looking up.
Well, to be honest with you, you know what I'm saying, because I'm not like short like that. You know what I'm saying? So he really ain't just super taller than me. You know what I'm saying? Because I'm not just like short. You know what I'm saying? Like I got a little height.
Right.
And I think too, because I'm glad I ain't no 5'5".
Hey, what's wrong with being 5'5"?
I just thank God I'm over 5'7".
Well, Julie said, "What's wrong with being 5'5"?
Jules 5'5".
Yeah.
Oh, for real?
We about the same height.
Oh, okay.
I might be a little bit.
I used to play ball like I was 7'2" though. That was in my younger days.
I feel you. Kathy, y'all said her daughter is taller than me too. Oh yeah, she said her daughter taller than her.
Yeah, my daughter, my baby girl shot past me. She shot past me and my oldest daughter.
What you will, Kathy, y'all 4'11"? I already know Kathy height. I'm just messing with her though. Kathy 5'7".
Me too. I'm 5'7" too.
Oh, okay. Oh, so you taller than Jules?
Just a little bit.
Now about 2 inches.
but my fro make it look like 5.
I got you. No, go put that over there. Put that
same side when we
be looking like the number 10.
Jules crazy.
You hear me? You hear me, KJ?
Say it again.
We be looking like.
Don't say that no more.
You be looking like the number 10.
That's funny.
Oh man. He's crazy.
I'm just playing with y'all.
Oh. What Jules say?
He said that ain't funny.
After y'all talking about no knuckle, I'm 5'7", so hush. I said you were 5'7". I'm taller than you though, Kathy. Y'all 5'8.5".
Oh, listen to the baby. I want a baby. No, I don't.
She just
you gonna say that one time, you ain't gonna have signs say no, I don't, you're gonna be pregnant. So you say it.
I just seen a woman. She was like, well, I think 60. She was pregnant.
Oh, hell to the no. Sorry, y'all.
So they go to show you God got the power to do anything. 60 years old, pregnant.
Lord help me.
Keep right on ass.
I need a
that'll be a real miracle if we make a baby.
I'm trying to tell you.
I don't think I meant to have none.
Help me, Lord.
I got them children where you can take back to their parents. Here, take this little.
Yeah, Bees, but just let me know, you know what I'm saying, what time Saturday. I'm gonna let everybody know, you know.
Well, let's establish a time right now. What's good for you?
Well, I gotta go in. No, hold on. No. This Saturday I'm gonna be off. So hey, we can do it around by what? 12, 1. You know?
12, between 12 and 1. Let's just say that.
I'm off.
Let's just say 12, but no later than 1.
Yeah, because the feast the feast is gonna be Thursday. I don't know if y'all know that the Feast of Tabernacle Thursday. I mean, not Thursday, Sunday.
Oh, the Feast of Tabernacles is Sunday.
Yeah,
I need to look that up and see what's the Feast of Tabernacles.
Yeah, that's the one I just read to you about that keep the feast for 7 days, and then on the 8th day.
Oh, okay. Oh, okay. Well, look, you say Saturday at 12.
Yeah, we could do it around by 12.
Okay.
That'll work. You know, gather some information, you know, what's going on, some love. Because I ain't never playing no more videos no more ever.
You ain't doing what? Oh, you mean when you get back live?
Man, never. I'm never gonna play another video. Lord, YouTube. I mean, man, I don't even have any strikes, man, and
I think they made a mistake.
I think so, but they won't correct their mistake, man. And I know they know that my channel is disabled because they have people that watch over that type of thing.
Right. Well, I thoroughly enjoyed you guys, man.
Oh yeah, man. Thank you for letting me know that you was gonna be live because I sure appreciate it.
Right. Now that I know how it works, we can go.
And then we have each other information to communicate quicker. So
right. Right. So if any of the girls need my number, you can go ahead and drop, drop my number.
I sure will. I'm gonna drop it to every last one of them. Since Nick going in tomorrow, I'm gonna email every last one of them the number or just text it to them.
Absolutely. And so on that note, we can go ahead and end this live. And
shalom, Kathy, Yah, shalom, Bees, shalom, Eve, Nick, and the rest of our family. Love y'all, family.
Shalom. And I'll see y'all next Saturday, God willing, next Saturday at 12 o'clock.
Shalom, Israel.
All right, y'all. Take care.
All right. Take care.
Love you guys.
Love y'all. Love you, Bees. Love you.
All right.
Peace in the Middle East.
All right.
Bye.
That's what I'm waiting for.
That was dope.